All right, shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who taught us his truth and who rule well. And peace and salutations to the Akim and the hopeful elect that's pushing his truth and sincerity and honesty. All right? We came here to prophesy the downfall of America. All right? Because the Bible, when you read the mysteries of the Bible, it goes into Babylon, the great mystery Babylon. All right? And that's a mystery. Who is Mystery Babylon? It's talking about America. All right? These are prophecies that are going to come to pass that we're living in nowadays. All right? We're living in the end times. All right? And the Lord, he has it out for this wicked-ass kingdom. Could you give me Amos 8? Or Amos 9?
This is Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, are upon the sinful kingdom.
All right, so the eyes of the Lord, all right, Yahweh, that's being the true name of the Heavenly Father, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, in the name of his only begotten Son, all right, his eyes are upon the wicked kingdom. And what is the wicked kingdom? Who is the wicked kingdom? All right, who is that talking about? What kingdom is that talking about? It's talking about America. All right, this is the only place, all right, where they allow homosexuality, transgenderism to flourish. All right, where they promote that on a high level, man. All right. Matter of fact, this is the wickedest city in America. All right, and America is the wickedest country on the face of the earth. So guess what? The Lord has a problem with America, and he's going to destroy this place off the face of the earth, as the scriptures say. All right? Go ahead,
It says, behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
So the Lord is going to destroy this place off the face of the earth. And how is he going to do that? He's going to do that by way of nuclear missiles, those ICBMs, all right? Because those nuclear missiles wasn't created for no reason. They're actually going to be used. And who are they going to be used on? America, all right? Everybody that's living on the soils of America is not going to grow to be old, all right? We're entering into World War III. And the Bible prophecies, it tell you that the 10 horns shall hate the whore. And that whore is talking about America. The 10 horns is talking about the EU, all right? Which is backed up by NATO. All right, so America's own allies is going to turn on America and shoot nuclear missiles. Could you actually get that in Revelations? I believe it's the 18th chapter.
Yeah, if you want to go like a little deeper into it, the European Economic Community, because after they changed the name to the EU, they started adding more nations to it. So those 10 horns, the European Economic Community only had those 10 nations, you know, those 10 horns.
This is Jeremiah 51. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind.
Yep. What is that destroying wind? That's talking about that wind from those nuclear missiles, all right? All right, because when those nuclear missiles drop, it's going to have a destroying wind, all right? And that wind is going to be fiery, man. It's going to be hot, all right? It's going to lay down all these buildings, all right? Like the scriptures say, that the elements shall melt away, all right? And it's going to happen by way of those nuclear missiles, all right? All these big buildings that you see are going to be totally turned into dust by way of those nuclear missiles.
Revelation 18 and 1. And after these, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils.
Yep, and that's what's going to happen after those nuclear missiles destroy America, all right? Because when you read about the lake of fire, that's actually talking about America being on fire from one end of America, the west, from California and all the states on this side, all the way to New York, down to Florida. The whole entire landmass of America is going to be destroyed with 200 million ICBMs, all right? And after that, no human is going to be dwelling in America. It's going to be a desert. Read that again, Baba Deshaun.
Revelation 18:2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen.
Yep, America is falling. All right, because it's going to fall in World War III. Go ahead.
It's fallen, and it's become the habitation of devils,
Yep.
and the hold of every foul spirit.
Yep. So the only thing that's going to be dwelling in America when it's destroyed, all right, and it's a desert wasteland, is going to be evil spirits, all right, and unclean animals.
It's actually talking about the animals.
Yeah. The unclean animals are going to dwell here. You know, in the scriptures, actually, I believe there's another scripture where it goes,
Isaiah the 14th chapter. You can bring it out. It tells you the midturn. You know, all the different animals that's going to be dwelling here.
Yeah, ain't nobody. The scriptures tell you, ain't no man is going to pitch a tent in America, because this whole entire landmass is pretty much going to be a desert.
Yeah, because when all the animals are unclean, what the fuck you got to do over there, man? There's nothing there for you to eat. I was watching Planet Earth the other night. They went to the deep, number of unclean animals in the deep. All right, they went to certain parts of the desert, number of scorpions, snakes, lizards. You can't eat none of that. That ain't for you to eat over there. Okay, the Most High created food for us to eat. You know, sheep. Okay, chicken.
And for you to eat that, you need grass around.
Yep.
But ain't gonna be no grass and no plants, so you can't eat it.
Yep. Yeah, so the Most High, in other words, no one's going to be living over here. It's going to be full of desert creatures. So it's going to be so desolate, the only thing that's going to live are scorpions, snakes, lizards, owls, unclean birds, vultures. Okay, because people that wound up in the desert, you're going to die. You're going to be a carcass. So you're going to need vultures around, condors. You ain't supposed to be eating eagles. All right? All right, go ahead.
Quick precept goes into it. Jeremiah 50 and 39. Therefore, the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the islands shall dwell there, and the owls shall dwell therein, and it shall be no more inhabited forever. Neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
Yep. So America, they tell you that there's going to be unclean animals, owls. All right, and this place is not going to be inhabited forever. All right. So all this whole entire landmass of America is completely through. All right. Yet that's so beyond. All right. You Babylonians, you guys don't actually think that this is going to happen. All right. So therefore, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction shall come upon them.
Well, if you look at this place, it's hard to believe that this place would be turned into a desert, man. Okay, you go up north, there's a bunch of mountains and redwoods up there. You know, you go further up north, it's more trees. It's a lush land. You know, even after Esau did a number on it. You know, and you got all these buildings here. You know, so for you to picture the entire land mass of the United States, a desert, that's hard for these people to fathom, man. And that's one of the reasons why they don't believe what the scriptures say. Okay, when we say that this land, America, is going to become a desert, it's hard for them to believe that, man. So in their mind, they can't fathom this place being completely destroyed. You know.
Yeah, they think that those nuclear missiles is just for show. Like they ain't never going to be used. All right, America is not going to be destroyed. You know, Trump is not going to let us go into World War III. You know, that's how they think. Because America has never seen any sorrow. You know, they never seen no hard times. They never been in a third world. America has never experienced any third world issues. You know, third world country issues. All right, but guess what? The Most High, hey, the so-called white man's going into slavery. Let's say the Bible. All right.
I just want to say hello and God bless you.
Hey, the Lord is going to destroy you, man. Here in America with nuclear missiles. World War III is going to happen, and all you so-called white people that are here in America, you're going to get burnt up with nuclear missiles. Let's say it's the Bible.
So-called white people. I'm pretty white.
Yeah, but anyway, you're a Edomite, man.
Hey, let that peon go down the street.
Sure, fine.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Yep.
when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction is going to come upon them. All right? Because right now the people of America, they're catching hell. All right? But yet they're still dwelling in peace and safety. All right? They're not have to worry about whether they're going to eat. Or they can still go to the store and buy some food, you know? So therefore, they really don't see the deterioration of America, all right? Even though it's happening before their eyes. Like me and the brother I know, who was in the mall, and pretty much there was like 4 or 5 stores that were going out of business, and then the rest of the stores that was still up, there was 75% discount, 30% discount, 50% discount. And what is that? What is that? A sign of, it's a sign that the grinding is ceasing. All right? And that goes into Ecclesiastes 12th chapter where it says the grinding shall cease. All right? Because these jobs, there's fewer and fewer jobs. Right now the economy is broke. The economy is hurt. Yet you people don't see that. All right? You guys are living in your own fantasy wonderland. All right? Just because you can still go down the street and get a double cheeseburger from McDonald's. All right? You think that America is going to prosper, man. All right, this place is on a precipitous decline, and you people are in a denial.
Back in First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Yeah. So when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. All right. All hell is gonna fall like it's gonna be like a ton of bricks. All right, you gonna go to your job. You gonna figure out that everybody laid off. All right, because the job is not able to pay the people. All right, the workers. All right, then you gonna go home. You gonna figure out that you're foreclosed on your home. All right. Then you're gonna figure out, okay, how are we gonna eat? You're gonna sell your car. All right, then pretty soon the money's not gonna be worth anything. All right, now you're out there scavenging for food. All right, now you're out there pitching a tent, trying to get warm, man. You using your FRNs, all right, as fire fuel for the fire to keep you warm, man. All right. Then the Most High is gonna send pestilences, diseases. All right, the food is gonna be defiled. All right, there's gonna be more insects in your food. All right, there's gonna be outbreaks. You ain't gonna be, people's gonna be sick, man.
Well, we are coming down the camp, and the brother put up the article where those wood chips found in the chicken nuggets, they had to recall them.
Wood chips.
Which they've been doing that for the longest. You people have been eating inorganic substances in your food since Esau has been playing and tampering with the food. You know, it just now is coming to light because the Most High is exposing Esau. And this is the reason why all you Americans are really sick. You might eat all of the healthiest food, so to speak, but you don't even know you're eating bugs, unclean bugs. There are certain bugs like beetles and locusts that you can eat, but you eat unclean bugs, inorganic substances, artificial chemicals.
It's the same wood they put in the Parmesan cheese.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Cellulose.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's actually just wood chips. That's in your drywall. You know, it's over there in your plywood, protecting your house. You're actually eating that, man.
Hey, you know what? Hey, real quick, get Psalm 64 and 20. Because Esau, he's able to put these things into his law. But a lot of these things, he'll say, oh no, these are natural. He'll say, oh, these are natural flavors. But he doesn't tell you what they really are. He'll have like a so-called Greek name or a complicated name, you know, color, dye, fire. You don't know what the hell that is. Okay, or a long ass word you can't even pronounce. Okay, and so when you come to him, he try to sue him, he say, no, I put it in my law. Go read that real quick. Psalm 64 and 20. Psalms 94, is it 64 and 20?
And also, you know, they came out where the rice that you get, like 20% of the rice is actually made out of plastic. You know, so you getting a box of rice, and the majority of that rice is artificial, it's actual plastic. You know, so he's already for devil.
This is Psalms 94, verse 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by law?
Yeah, that's Esau. He frames mischief by a law. So all these things that he places to law, like this government shutdown.
he's able to do that, right? He's able to hold back your wage, right? By in his law, in his wicked ass law. Read that again.
Psalms 94, verse 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee?
I think Jeremiah 22, I think 13, I think it should be. Read it again.
Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law?
Right, who would frame his mischief by a law. So he put all these things into law, like you so-called Negroes. You're 3/5 of a human being. So that means he was legally able to what? Put you in slavery. He's legally able to treat you a certain way, right? You're animals, so he's legally able to feed you, inorganic food, like he does the animal. The brother was giving a testimony that he works at those places where they package those dog foods and stuff like that. And he said it'd be rotten meat, rotten bones, and you know what they tell him? He said still put it in there. You scrape it off and put it back in there. So that's what they're feeding the animals. So what do you think they're feeding you human beings? Okay, they're chopping up actual human beings, children that go missing. Okay, they're putting different bugs and you got rats in your food. And in their law, there's a certain portion of feces that can be in your food, written in Esau's law. Okay? You know what, you got it back, you got it. Go ahead.
I got it. That's the spirit, And on top of that, what they do to the cows, all right, there's pus in the milk. Because what they do to the cows, they torture the cows pretty much. And then the cows got different blemishes on it, all right? And they got different, pus that goes into the milk. And what they'll do, they'll filter it, and they'll put it in a container and give it to you, put it on the shelf.
This is Ezekiel 4, verse 13. And the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles. Whither I will drive them.
Yep. In America, we're amongst the Gentiles now. This is the melting pot, all right? Where Esau, the so-called white man, and the rest of these heathen nations are around about us, all right? And they're putting us, all right, on the bottom, pretty much. They're above us, all right? And they make money off us, all right? Which we're the oppressed, we're the poor that the scriptures speak about the nation of Israel, all right? And pretty much we're eating defiled food, man. Everything about this food is defiled, man. All right, GMO processed food. Even when you go and try to get like the healthy stuff, all right, like the greens and the vegetables, all right, that's still GMO processed. It got pesticides on it. All right, then you try to pay extra money to get the organics. You get organic grapes, it's still seedless. That means Esau genetically modified it. So all this stuff is defiled, man.
I was gonna say Subway used to be like that. Now you look at bread.
I know it's just kind of wild.
2 Corinthians 2:11. But Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Yep. And that word Satan goes into adversary. All right. And the main adversary to Yahweh Shema Shai are you so-called white people which are in rulership, right?
And I told him, brother, give me like
the Lord, he has risen up his men. All right. He has risen up the house of David. That's not going to be deceived. All right, by the wiles of the devil, man. All right, not going to be deceived by the devices of Esau. All right, that's why the so-called white man is being exposed on a high level. All right, especially for promoting that RFID microchip, which is indeed the mark of the beast. All right, we see where this devil is going with his technology. All right, how he wants to make everything a cashless or a paperless society. All right.
Yeah, bro.
We see where Esau's going with that. Why? Because the Lord gave his men the eyesight, man, so that they won't be deceived, all right, by the devices of Satan, all right, the so-called white man, all right, the spiritual demon Satan. That's his physical counterpart on the planet Earth, the so-called white man, the wicked that the Bible speaks of. We'll get that.
Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare.
The Lord, he has made Esau bare. All right, so there's nothing that you so-called white people can hide no more. All right. You are the biblical Edomites, all right? You are the wicked that the Bible speaks of, all right? The Most High did bless you with the sword. That's why you guys got your military, all right, and military bases in these other nations' countries. All All right, and you're going to be destroyed by Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. All the wickedness that you're doing is being exposed on a high level. Pedophilia. All right. You guys are in the little boys. All right. You so-called white people are the real terrorists of the earth. All right. Look at your track record. All right. Look what you did to the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, which are the real Israelites. All right. So you so-called white people are being made bare. Go ahead.
It's Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places.
Yeah, because at one point, these things was hidden. All right, at one point, you didn't know who the quote-unquote Illuminati was. All right, at one point, we didn't know who our enemy was. All right, but through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, he blessed, all right, his men and risen up his men and gave them the eyesight that they could see. All right, he put the Holy Spirit upon his men, which the Holy Spirit searches out all things. All right, he gave us the truth. All right, that's why. Could you beat that? I believe it's in Revelation where it says great fear so upon you. I believe it's Revelation 11. You know, and that's why great fear is for so-called white people, because you've been found out. You know?
You go to any video, like somebody gonna say, "Oh, shalom, hey, shalom." Yeah, and nobody marched for us, man. Nobody marched for us. What about what you did to the so-called American Indians? Where's the march for that? Where's the march to restore this land back to the so-called American Indians? Oh, and then Gash is out of march. You got a bunch of devils in MAGA hats mocking his ass. But you know what? That Gadite, he was looking at him, he wasn't even tripping. You know why? Because Gad and the Spirit know that Genesis the 49th chapter is going to come to pass. When the so-called American Indians, you thought they were just Indians, you can make them mascots. But guess what? Those are the children of the Most High. That elderly man, he was looking at them young, and a lot of people said, well, look, you just got to wait for the old generation to die off, and then it's going to be okay. Those are some young so-called white boys, man. They was in high school, mocking them.
Impressionable.
Say what?
Impressionable.
Yeah, some young, impressionable so-called white boys mocking the so-called American Indian. And you know what he was doing? He was just looking at him, and he started beating the drum even louder, man. You see, because he's a warrior, man. Because he's a warrior, all right? You still got remnants of our people that's going to ride on these so-called white people, man. Not all of our people on the reservation, the so-called American Indians, is scared of you, man. Not all of them is alcoholics and drug addicts. You got some that's still ready to go, man. Still ready to ride on your ass. They're going to come off the rest. They're going to link up with so-called Puerto Ricans, so-called Mexicans, the so-called blacks and the other tribes, and they're going to put you so-called white people to death, man. That's what's going to happen. You're not going to win. You thought you got away. You thought this was some old John Wayne buster. All you so-called white people, you're getting judged right now.
And there was no need for a woman's march before you so-called white people came over here, man.
Right, man.
There's no need for a woman's march. You woman had your place. Now all of a sudden you don't know what to do. You're all depressed. You're on drugs. Right? You're a slut. You're a whore. You're a bitch. And you're out here marching for what? For rights that you already got the world, man.
Yeah, and
you already run the show.
This march wasn't even lit. Remember a couple
dead.
years ago, the Apostle Raquel was out here. It was raining. There was still tons of people. The spirit of America is done, man.
They was riding that Trump wave.
Exactly, because that's what it was set up for in opposition to Trump. Go ahead, brother. You got it.
Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare.
The Lord, he made Esau bare, man. All right?
I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself.
Yes, so Esau's not going to be able to hide himself, all right? You know, because the scriptures say children are precious and women rule over us, all right? You know, that's talking about Esau putting a so-called, putting the woman over the man, all right? The so-called white man putting the woman over the man. That's why you got the Statue of Liberty, which that's really a giant idol, all right, going into the Queen of Heaven worship, all right? And you so-called white people gonna pay for that, man. Matter of fact, that's why your kingdom is crumbling right before your eyes.
Yeah, I was in San Jose earlier, and they had this big, they had their march down there too, and it was downtown, and they had a little sign called the woman who established Silicon Valley, slavers, all right, woman that owns slaves, white woman. Nobody wants to talk about that. What about all the white women that own slaves, that own plantations?
Right.
Fuck you white bitches, man.
Oh, right.
Nobody wants to march if you're white bitches, man. They want to march on you. right? Want to march with you with a chain on your neck, man.
Yeah, and then you
Getting
would-
whipped.
Then you would see a so-called black man, a big, what you would call a buck, and you want to sleep with him. And then if he didn't want to sleep with you, what would you say? If you don't sleep with me, I'm gonna tell my daddy that you raped me. And you would make the Jake sleep with him. That's what you
Or
so-called
looked
white
at
people did.
looked at her
Looked
nasty.
at it. Yeah, reckless eyeballing. That's where that come from, reckless eyeballing. Oh, you was looking, that was actually a crime. If you flirt with a so-called white woman, you would get put in slavery, man. You would get put in jail. And because slavery never ended. When you go to the 13th Amendment, now slavery is a punishment for a crime. And so what happened? After slavery was so-called abolished, you had multitudes of so-called blacks and American Indians that were picked up on petty crimes and thereby put back in slavery. And a lot of times because you so-called white women. Look at Rosewood. You got whole towns, all so-called black and or Native American towns that was burned down. Why? Because of the accusations of the so-called white women. When you go march for that? And you so-called white people, all of y'all are all exposed, man. Man, woman, and child. And because you wicked from the womb. That's Psalms 58. You got videos of little so-called white kids lying on a so-called black man.
Already.
That's your spirit already. You come out the devil hating us, man. But guess what? The Most High hates you. That's why he's destroying your wicked ass kingdom. Go ahead, brother.
With precept Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
Yeah, prepare slaughter for his children. For whose children? The children of the so-called white man. So slaughter is being prepared for you. And to the point where, which it could be fake news, but allegedly you got so-called white people who are suing their parents for making them so-called white people. Why? Because now you're being reproached. Man, give me that, Sirach, the 41st chapter. Don't nobody want to be a so-called white person no more. Why? Because you're the devil. You don't contribute nothing. You don't bring nothing to the table. But lies, treachery, robbery.
You're living proof of wickedness.
Yeah, you're the embodiment of wickedness. Well, it'll tell you in Malachi the 1st chapter that you're the mortar of wickedness. Wherever the so-called white man goes, he just causes problems. And everybody caught on, now you're trying to shy away from that. You see? It's too late, man. You gotta pay for what you did. Hey, did the crime, you gotta do the time. Ain't that what you tell Jake? Jake will come with a big sob story. You know what? I grew up on welfare and projects. You know, my mother, she was on drugs, I had to provide for my family. What would the judge say? Hey, you did the crime, you gotta do the time. So now you so-called white people, you did the crime, now you gotta do the time. Go ahead, brother.
Sirach 41 and 6. The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish.
And that's what's happening. You got these so-called white people. They inherited plantations, big farmlands. The Spirit had me do a video on it. They didn't have it for 200 years, and now what's happening? The farm is getting shut down. So that's a testimonial, man. That's a testimonial of these scriptures, these prophecies coming to pass. They had it for 200 years. You know that wasn't Jake. They didn't show who it was, but what Jake didn't have prophecy for 200 years, man. If we had some property after slavery, what would happen? Yeah, the Ku Klux Klan will come through, like the fucking cowards they are, not showing their face, and they would burn it down, man. They would kill all the damn pregnant women. That's what you so-called white people did. Go ahead, brother. Which that's why you have to capture. Guess what? The scripture say what? It's perishing. We see that. Are you getting on drugs? Now you got drugs on your house. Now your house is going to go to these so-called white people. Right? You deserve it. Damn devils. Go ahead, brother.
And their posterity shall have a perpetual
What's
reproach.
their posterity? Their children. And now your children will have a perpetual reproach. Oh, you know what? Like my great-granddad was Native American. You're trying to get out of it, man. No, you're the devil.
That dude,
Go ahead, brother.
Children will complain of an ungodly father.
Oh, now they say, you know what? George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, I don't agree with those guys. You complaining of what they did. But guess what? When he was here in your past life, he was egging them on, man. Yeah, move them niggas north. Yeah, ship them to Haiti. Get them out of here. Those are sins that be so-called white people. Now all of a sudden, you want to be hand-to-hand with everybody. Now, why? Because everybody want to put up your ass. Now you want to be all buddy-buddy, man. Yeah, I like a bunch of damn jokes. Go ahead, brother.
Because they shall be reproached for his sake.
Yeah, reproach for his sake. Because we're getting at you for what your forefathers did, which is why the scriptures say this. Which really, you are your forefathers when you go into is the reincarnation. Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 14 and 21.
And look at America, bro. Candy. America is totally done, man. It's a nice day out here. We could be out here in tank tops and shorts, really. It's a nice day. Ain't nobody walking around all giddy like they used to. Why? Because the Lord is destroying this place, man. The Lord is bringing hell on you so-called white people of the nation and the 2/3, man, who want to uphold America. Hey, because you go into the interviews on the shutdown, who is it? So-called black people, man. Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump, can you open up the government? You want to crawl back on the plantation, man. Be a Benjamin Trump. No, that's not going to happen. America ain't going to bounce back. Oh, when Trump had an announcement, everybody thought, oh, maybe he's going to open up the government. Trump ain't opening up the government. Why? Because the Lord has put the spirit on him to keep the government shut down. Why? To bring more hell upon Babylon. Why? Because you have to enter this kingdom. As told by the prophets, and you're looking at the prophets. Is the prophet the guy in the UPS truck? Is he a prophet? Okay, is it the young lady at Walgreens? Is it them guys who come out when they want to? No, the prophets are the men that you're looking at. The men of great millstone. In all these big cities, all around the world, telling you that America's going to be destroyed by nuclear missiles. And this is the beginning of it, man. Go ahead, brother.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
The iniquity of their fathers. And this is the iniquity of these so-called white people fathers, man. This is what you did. You want to shy away from this. Oh, and then when you bring this out, say, oh, you guys are promoting hate and division. This is what you did. So us highlight the atrocities of these so-called white people. According to you, because when you go on the comic board, say, Russia Today did something about discrimination. And it just got exposed as all types of mass graves, unmarked graves, so-called Negroes. You go to the East Coast, and you go on the comic board, oh, look, RT's promoting hate and division. And separate promote hate and separation. This is what you did, man. So you so-called white people, you want to just wipe this away. If you don't want to pay this, guess what? You don't have to pay. Hey, give me Job 34 and 33. It don't matter how many so-called black and Hispanic friends you got, man. They say, oh, no, it's okay. You don't have to pay. It ain't up to them, man. This is up to the Heavenly Father. This is divine judgment. We ain't going before the so-called white man asking. Oh, the scriptures say what? The saints shall take the kingdom and possess it forever. And America's going to be thrown down by what? Violence. The same violence that you inflicted on the world, and in particular the nation of Israel, is going to be inflicted on you, man. Bring that up, brother.
Job 34 and 33. Should it be according to thy mind?
Yeah, should it be according to thy mind? Because you got people that will say, well, you know what? It is true. So-called white people did do this. So-called white privilege does exist. Because they ain't marching for that. They'll go on a women's march, but they're not marching for all the atrocities that they committed upon our people, man. And that they continue to commit upon our people. This ain't something that just went away. If anything, the so-called white man's getting worse. It's just, he doesn't have the power to execute the vengeance that he used to, man. But if it was up to them, man, they would still be doing this. And it would showcase how they were encircling them so-called American Indians, the Yadaks.
Well, hey, you had that little Edomite who was out there in, I believe it was like Maryland or something. His rap name was Little Plantation.
Oh, yeah.
He was rapping about lynching niggas, man. Lynching them, putting them in slavery, showing them no mercy.
Right.
You know? And then he said, oh, it's just for entertainment. Nah, that's his actual mindset.
That's how these so-called white people are. They're a bunch of damn devils. And all you so-called white people, you're the devil. That's right. You're the devil. God hates you. He's going to enslave you by the hand of his people, Israel. That's the time that we're in. That's what 2019 is about, man. Judgment being pronounced on these so-called white people. Go ahead, brother.
Back in Job 34 and 33. Should it be according to thy mind? He will recompense it.
The Most High is going to recompense, man. That's why we got this sign. This is the future of these so-called white people. This is the recompense of everything that you've done to our people. Go ahead, brother.
Whether thou refuse or whether thou choose.
Yeah, whether you like it or not, man. Whether you willingly accept that you got to go into a slavery or you trying to get out of it, man. Go ahead.
And not I, therefore speak what thou knowest.
That's why we go into the scriptures. And what did the scriptures say? Revelation 13.
Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Go ahead.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into
He
captivity.
that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Now it's a well-known fact. You learn this in elementary school that the so-called white man, the Latino man, and Native American man was led into slavery by the so-called white man. So now the so-called white man is going into slavery. Go ahead, brother.
He that
Darkness, man. So-called white man promotes darkness. And you think that your military is going to defend you? Ain't nothing but trannies in the military, man. Nothing but trannies.
That shit was hell.
Pure hell.
Video.
Yeah, you talk about your military, you got the greatest military. Ain't nothing but homos, women, and trannies in the military.
Getting married.
Oh, and it
Get
was
married. Oh, it's a guy. All right. So it's a man. He'll chop his rod off, think he a woman. Then he'll link up with a woman who get all types of testosterone. Okay, wearing a damn chest vest, like a muscle vest, and then they'll get together, man. A bunch of bug outs.
But
Hey, we're the bad guys. We the worst thing go. We're promoting hate, man.
hey, but they're the troops. They're the troops you gotta support.
Yes. Oh, wait.
Those are the troops you gotta support.
That's why you talking shit about Kaepernick, because he don't support the troops.
You don't support that. You don't support a dude chopping his rod off.
But that same damn devil, they'll see somebody, they'll turn their head, they'll talk shit about him. Right? But you so-called support him, and that's why you're getting that Kaepernick. Because Kaepernick bug out anyway.
That nigga the low life.
Look, if you're not an Israelite, listen, if you don't believe in what we believe in, guess what? You're a bug out. Straight like that.
straight up.
You gonna say something
Well,
else?
hey, out there in the UK, the soldiers was pissed off because you got women that'll do the soldier test. You know, for you to become a part of the army, they lower the standards for the women.
That's right.
So you got a bunch of women that's inadequate to be a soldier. They on the army now, man. And then there was a big uproar amongst the army people, you know, the soldiers. But then you had some bugged out rat, you know, a fucking rat bitch come up there. She was like, oh, well, you know, you need women in the army. You know, what you get when you have women in the army, you gain compassion. I'm like, you have fucking war, man. Why are you gonna show your enemy compassion when you going to war? A soldier's supposed to kill people, man. Not over. I'm gonna show them mercy, you know? That's gonna bring the morale and the productivity of the army down, man. And multiple studies have come out to say that these different platoons, when they have women in them, they perform at a lower level, man. So imagine a fucking tranny on your squad, a dude that think he a woman. You know, he completely bugged out. He might make the decision that this ain't the enemy, man. Nah, no, he's not the enemy. No, I don't feel like that in my heart. I feel like he might turn. He might be a turncoat.
Give him a hug.
Yeah.
We gotta win him over with love. Bunch of weirdos, man. Bunch of buggers. But hey, good for you, man. Good for you. That's what the scriptures say that. The Spirit had me do a lesson on it. That's prophecy. It ain't nothing but the fulfillment of prophecy. All right, that just shows that the Bible is true. That's all that does. It's bug the hell out. But you know what? It shows that what? Every word that is written is faithful and true, as the scripture says.
Yeah, I seen that.
Bring out some testimonies. This brother was in the surgery.
So in the army, like when you're like in the formation, you're getting smoked, like you're being punished. Like I was in an infantry tank platoon. So like at one time I was a bunch of females in our group because we were being moved to a certain spot to train. And so like they were talking at a formation, yip-yapping. So everybody got smoked basically. We had to roll around in the mud, do push-ups. And like all the women were just standing there, just laying, doing push-ups, and all the women were just laying there.
See?
They don't do anything. They get it all easy, like they got all easy jobs. Basically, if you're a pretty woman, you get put next to all the generals. That's jobs.
They move up the fastest too.
Yeah.
Yeah, why they moving up? Because they sleeping with the commanding officer. Them women that go in the military, they ain't nothing but sex slaves, man. They ain't nothing but sex slaves to the superiors. That's all. That's all. Sex slaves. I know it's true. You got me. That was it on it? Come on, precepts.
Revelation,
Be quiet, man. Be quiet. Be quiet, man. You ain't got nothing to say. Go ahead, brother.
Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into
Yeah,
captivity.
in the captivity shall go into captivity. You so-called white people let our people into captivity, so now you're going into captivity. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it's perfect. It's perfectly set up for it. San Francisco is an example that you so-called white people do slavery. Look what you do when you love to your own devices. You on drugs. You don't know if you want to be a man or a woman. You get kicked out your house. You need guidance, man. So we're gonna give you tasks every day, man. You're gonna have continual employment. Keep you busy, man. If you think too much, man, look, you have America. You got people shooting up in alleys. You got feces all over the streets. It's not gonna be like that in our kingdom. The kingdom of Yahweh Shah. Go ahead, brother.
He that killeth with the sword
He that killeth with the sword
must be killed with the sword.
And now everybody forgets that America was established by the sword, by the slaughter of the so-called American Indians. So now you have to be slain by the sword. Go ahead.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
This is what the saints are patiently waiting on. The saints ain't Mother Teresa, man. All right, the lady at Second Harvest Food Bank. The saints are the Israelites. And you looking at the saints, whether you want to admit it or not, man, the saints are Israelites. In particular, the brothers of the truth. So this is what we patiently waiting on. Oh, get to Zephaniah, the 3rd chapter. Zephaniah 3 and 8. See, we out here to prophesy, we out here to read the Bible, and break it down and interpret it. Whether you people like it or not, man.
Zephaniah 3, verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Wait upon the one who you know as God. That's what we're doing. We're waiting patiently. We're waiting for him to do what? Execute judgment for us. Upon you heathens. Which a heathen is all you other nations outside of the nation of Israel. If you're a so-called white person, you're a heathen. You're the chief of the heathen. So-called Arab, you're a heathen. So-called Chinaman, you're a heathen. Right here. They ain't ready for slavery. See, the only ones who ain't ready for this to go down is you hard-headed so-called Negroes. And the rest of you tribes. You do a video, I may be laughing in it. You have a damn Jake come on, man. You shouldn't be laughing like that. The Lord is going to kill guys like that, man. If you ain't ready to ride, man, you're going to get rolled over.
That's right.
Straight like that.
And the woman of the tribes.
Oh, you women are out of you. Oh, I saw something on Instagram. They had a post. They were like, oh, this was this guy. He was 14. He was killed by his father for being gay. And you had nothing but women on here. Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. This is horrible. Oh my God, he should burn in hell. I hope he gets raped in jail.
Well, them bitches that was mad because ain't no so-called black men stand up for that faggot ass nigga Terry Crews because he got raped by his producers, man.
Unbelievable.
Saying, oh, well, this is why I don't like black men. This is why I don't date black men.
Right.
First of all, man, that faggot ass nigga, he made the choice to bend over and get popped by that fucking producer, man. Ain't nobody forced that big ass nigga.
First of all, was that producer a 6'8" nigga?
That was a little so.
That was a little 5'5" so-called Jew, man, with AIDS. All right, that's so. Fuck that nigga Terry Crews.
Yeah, bitch ass nigga just chose he chose fame over integrity, man. Fuck that nigga, man. That ain't my fault. I ain't bending over for no fucking so-called Jews for some money, man.
Like Harvey Weinstein, all these woman Me Too movement. You first of all, you already knew what you're doing going up in that guy's hotel room. You know that guy's a sicko. But you wanted his fame, you wanted money, you wanted a check. Now you want sympathy, man. But let us make a mistake, man. Oh, he's a thug. Oh, so lock him up. That's a 3-strike law. Throw away the key. Kill him. No, we lock him up. Shoot his ass. Shoot his ass cold in the street. And let the cop get off. Fuck you so-called white people.
How many cases locked up for weed? They got busted 10, 15 years ago. They got hit with 25 with an L.
Hey, no pictures, white people.
Now weed is legal. You think they're gonna let all them jakes out? Of course not, man. Why does the so-called white man dump the Bible speaks of? Go ahead, brother.
This is back to Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 8.
And no pictures. No pictures. No pictures.
No pictures, Roseanne. All right. Go ahead, brother.
Therefore wait ye upon me, says the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, until the day that I rise up to the prey.
That's the time that we in, man. The Lord is rising up to the prey. If you don't understand that, you're bugged out your mind. You're a reprobate. And scriptures say a wise man's heart discerneth the time, man. You're supposed to know what time. Well, Jake loves saying that. And you know what time it is? You obviously don't know what time it is. I'll give you that in Luke. What is that? Luke 12, 13? Luke 12 up there?
You know what time it is.
It's either 12 or 13.
Exactly, you know what time it is.
You know where you at? You know what time it is? You don't.
You know what it is.
Yeah. Jake always like saying that. Yeah, you don't apply it to what's going on right now. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. Go.
For my determination is to gather the nations.
Oh, this is the most side determination. He determined, man. And once Jake is determined to do something, when does he fail, man? Jake don't fail. And the most side the ultimate Jake.
You gotta be in some fuck shit.
Creator of heaven and earth. So-called black man with white woolly hair. That's how God looks, man. God don't look like this weak, frail homosexual.
That's right.
Damn devils. Go ahead, brother.
That I may assemble the kingdom.
Right, and that's what the Lord is doing. He's assembling the kingdoms. Right now, as we speak, gathering them in the so-called Middle East, in the Saudi Gulf region. Oh, and then they say, all right, we're gonna take the troops out of Syria. And then all of a sudden there's an explosion. Now all these troops get put down. So what they gonna say? Oh, you know what? I don't think we can leave now. It's too unstable. They so-called white from here, they're corny, man. We all saw that coming. We all knew you wasn't going out of there. All right, brother.
That I may assemble the kingdoms to power upon them my indignation.
Pour upon them his indignation, which is what? Righteous anger. That's what the Lord is about to do. He's about to pour out fury upon you other nations. Give me Isaiah 34.
Just got camels camel licking her lips.
Yeah, and all you so-called white people, you're going into slavery, man. Straight up. That's right. Nothing you can do about it. Boy, that's the time that we in. Yeah, you saw like the young red devils down in DC, they try to laugh it off with the smirks. But you can tell in their spirit, they were shook. Because they saw the spirit on that Gadite, man. He just started beating it like stronger, man. There was only like 2 of them out there, man. They were some warriors, man. That's how you gotta be, man. You gotta be a warrior to the end.
And the spirit,
old man, still has the spirit on him. So what's wrong with you niggas, man? You watching the videos, you don't know if you want to come out or not. You scared. You got an old so-called American Indian out there. You look like he was 80. Still beating the war drum, man.
see, no, he probably was in a boarding school.
Straight up, boarding school, probably was at Wounded Knee.
Yep.
Out back in 73. He still got the spirit to fight, man. So what's wrong with you young jakes, man?
And the spirit had it. They interviewed him after.
Oh, yeah.
And he was saying, hey, before you white people, Edomites came here. There was no wall. All right? There was no need for no damn wall, man. You want to come over here and start building walls everywhere, man. You goddamn devils, man. Just wait till we build a wall around you, man.
Yeah.
And burn you fuckers up, man. Just
Right.
wait.
That's right. And that's what's happening. That's what 2019 is about. Judgment upon you so-called white people. You've been exposed, and now the judgment is coming. 2019, the year of Quran. Go ahead, brother.
So Isaiah 34 and 1. Come near ye nations to hear, and hearken ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all the things that come forth of it.
That's right. Everybody's supposed to hear this truth, man. That's why we on the chief place of concourse and on the highways and hedges. That's why we not dumped off in the projects, man. They be able to launch up, go to the hood. You're not supposed to be dumped off in the hood, man. A bunch of juiced out. This Jake 48 look like he's 72, man. He just got off dope last week. We supposed to go and wait. Hey, brother, you know who this is like? Now you're supposed to be in the chief place of concourse on the highways and hedges, man. So everybody can hear. Go ahead, brother.
For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations.
There go that indignation again, man. The righteous anger of the Heavenly Father. And then he got weapons of indignation that he's going to pour upon him, man. And who are the people that he got indignation against forever? You so-called white people, man. That's right. You Edomites, that's what you are, man. Edomites. Get that be a big skull. We're the Israelites, you're the Edomites, and you're going into slavery. Right. Go ahead, brother. And they know they're going into slavery, man. Don't nobody buck up. Remember we first came out 10 years ago, we have a lot of people protesting. No, man, that's not true. No, but look, the scriptures don't say that. Don't nobody come up no more. If they do, it's for like 30 seconds. Then they might pull out a knife and curse us out when they get down the street. See? Why? Because this truth is overwhelming the earth. What does it say in Acts 19 chapter? So mightily through the word of Yahweh we prevail. This word is prevailing, man. Go ahead, brother.
And his fury upon all their armies.
And his fury upon all their armies. That's why they all being gathered in the valley of Jehoshaphat, which means what? Yahweh's judgment. Why? Because all you nations contributed to the downfall of the nation of Israel. So that's why the Lord's going to jack all of you up, man. It ain't just going to be the so-called white man that go down. It's going to be all you other nations. And which is why, what did he tell Jeremiah? You're a prophet to the nation. To tell them what? They judge them. Tell Israel they judgment first and foremost. Because when you go to Jeremiah the 1st chapter, what does it say? That was set up as a defense city against the people of the land. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Y'all walk by, y'all put up the fence, man. We against some niggas in the spirit. Why? Because you against y'all about shooting y'all shot, man. Go ahead, brother.
He hath utterly destroyed them.
He have utterly destroyed them. They tell you that in 2 Ezra 13th chapter. You're going to be so scared to fight, but guess what? The Lord will make the spirit in you to fight. Because the Lord loves a good show. Because right now, we pretty much running up the score on the so-called white people spiritually, man. You're doing 360 dunks, throwing it off the backboard, alley-ooping on your ass. Oh, and you know, really what's happening, you brothers that watch basketball, all right, say you down by 8, 10 points, but then you get like 12, 15 seconds, you stop fouling. You say, oh man, you know what, just let it go. You so-called white people are accepting defeat. Now it's hard, now you asking for mercy. Before it was like, all right, look, we're not Edomites, y'all are monkeys, y'all are this and that. Now it's okay, well, you know what, y'all are the Israelites, but look, you gotta love me too, man. I'm a good person. Like this one guy, a so-called Kiwi, which that's a so-called white person from New Zealand. He came on a comment the Lord talking that. Well, look, I believe. No, you don't. Only the nation of Israel can believe. So defeat is setting in on you so-called white people, man. But that's beautiful. Once defeat sets in, it's over. You have no will to fight anymore. Huh? Low morale. You so-called white people got low morale. Why? Because the prophets of the Lord have set up the spirits to beat your ass, man. We love it, man. We can go round after round on your ass. Why? Because we tapped into the energy source, which is Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai. This brother Watson, you know, we going round with you real niggas, man. You real thugs. You so-called white people, man. Go ahead, brother.
Yep. He hath utterly destroyed them.
He hath utterly destroyed them, man. And that's what's gonna happen. You other nations, you're gonna be destroyed in the valley of Jehoshaphat. That's why you're being gathered there. Just to get judged for all your iniquity, all your wickedness. Go ahead, brother. Come with it, man.
It's a Proverbs 17:22. A merry heart doeth good, like a medicine.
Oh, like a medicine. This word is medicine. Or spirit, I was talking to a brother and he said, you know what? I was watching this brother's video and I believe he mentioned medicine. And then the brother texted. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I got my medicine. So it's all spiritual. Hey, everything is spiritual. Hey, I texted the elder, you know, to speak about a situation. And then the brother said, hey, you know what? I knew he was going to text me about the situation. And I knew he was going to say that, man. That's how heavy the spirit is. Because we got spiritual power. Right. The men that you're looking at, the people that you didn't beat down for the past 500 years, guess what? We rising up. And when are you so-called white people going to march for this?
No picture.
When are you going to march for this? What you did to the so-called Negro? Where's the march for that? To the so-called Hispanic. To the so-called Native American. Damn hypocrites. That's why the Lord is destroying your nation, because you're nothing but a bunch of hypocrites. You forgot what you did, man, but guess what? The Lord never forgot. That's why he's gathering your armies, which is full of nothing but trannies, in the valley of Jehoshaphat to get judged. Go ahead, brother.
Trannies and people with dyslexia. All right.
Weirdo. We got overweight people.
People with web feet.
You got people that are obese in the military, man. You got obese people in the military.
Yeah.
They couldn't even make it on the track team. But they're supposed to be the soldiers of America.
You got actual kids with autism in the military, man. On the spectrum. That dude's right next to you, man. Bugged out.
Yeah. Some of the worst in the military. Go ahead, brother.
What? A broken spirit dried the bones.
With a broken spirit, oh, now you gotta get Proverbs 18.
Yeah, I got to
With a broken spirit dried the bones, and you so-called white people, your spirit is broken, man. And we love it. And why is it broken? Because you're getting slain by the word of the Heavenly Father. Hebrews 4:12. Okay. All right. Read it.
Hebrews 4:12.
You got it, brother.
For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful.
Yep, the word of the Most High is quick and powerful. All right? It's cutting you devils. All right? You devils have been exposed, man. Why? Through the word of Yahweh Shai. All right? You can't run from lining up with these prophecies, man. All right? Go ahead.
And sharper than any two-edged sword.
Yep, the word of Yahweh Shai is sharper than any two-edged sword. That's why none of you so-called white people could come and debate your cause no more, all right? Because you're going to get cut up with the word, man. All right? You're going to go home, you're going to get defeated. All right? This word is going to strike you to the core. All right? And you're going to be in that spirit of committing suicide, man. All right? Which is, this word is detrimental to your kingdom, man.
Piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit.
Yep, and that's why you elites, all right, that's why you elites are afraid, man. Because this word is going out throughout the four corners of the earth, man. All right, there's camps rising up, all right, in every city, all right, in different countries, all right. And what are they preaching? They're all preaching the words of Yahweh Shema Shah, the downfall of you so-called white people, you devil, all right?
That's right.
Go ahead, Ox.
And of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
Yep, a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. When you go into that Hebrew word heart, it goes into the Hebrew word lab, meaning mind. All right? So the Bible, all right, when you understand the true mysteries and the knowledge, wisdom of the Bible, all right, that's the ultimate psychology. You understand the psychology of every device of every man on the planet Earth, man. All right? You know the devices of men. All right? And we know the devices of you so-called white people, that you the devil. All right? And you've been exposed. You got a precept out?
Proverbs 18 and 14. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity.
Yep.
But a wounded spirit who can bear?
Yep. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmities, but a wounded spirit who can bear? All right, you so-called white people all got wounded spirits, all right? That's why you walking around here with your head down, all right, being a cut, all right? Through, all right, your women want to step out on you, all right, they want to jake. You know, that's why you, that's why you through, man. You got a wounded spirit, all right? And like the elder y'all call was going into, man, your morale is low, man.
Hey, if you look at Jeff Bezos, all right, he getting half of his wealth taken, man. This dude supposed to be the richest man in America, but not anymore after his divorce. All right, so Esau, he got them curses coming upon him. Okay, that's why he's all, and he can't take adversity. He's not built for adversity. Okay, which they go into melanin. Melanin actually have you more resistant to stress. Those who have melanin, Esau went into it. So Esau don't have melanin, so he can't even get on that level. He can't even deal with stress. You know. Got it, bro.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 23 and 29. Is not my word like as a fire?
Yep.
Said the Lord, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces?
So the words of the Lord is like a fire, man. All right. And you so-called white people, you guys can't take this flame, man. Or you can't take this fire that's spewing out of the mouth of the prophets, all right? The words of Yahweh Shema Shai is too much for you, man. All right? And that's why Revelations 12 and 12 is going to manifest itself, all right? Because you so-called white people, you guys are not spiritual at all right? This word is tormenting you, so the next thing to do is that you're going to get carnal, man. You're going to try to use your blessing, which is the sword, all right, but that's all you got. Knock them up.
Bro, watch that, bro. It's great having you watch that part of the video.
2/3 of Israel is going to fall by the sword, but the Lord is going to protect his elect, man.
You saw me on the comment board?
This is Deuteronomy 30, verse 7. And the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, thy power, will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Yep. So right now we're living in a time where Esau, you're on a precipitous decline, and the Lord is raising up the tabernacle of David. All right? The tabernacle of David is on a precipitous incline. All right? So the Lord is raising up his men, and what is he doing? He's taking more curses off his men, which is the nation of Israel, and putting it on you so-called white people, right? That's why you so-called white people are foreclosing on your homes. You can't pay your mortgage, all right? You so-called white people are the new face of poverty, the new face of drug addicts, all right? Opioid overdoses, all right? Fentanyl overdoses, all right? That's you so-called white people, all right? You guys are the new minority, all right?
Overweight,
out of shape.
Well, I was reading an article where it said they got babies being born with their intestines on the outside because of the opioids. The opioids, man, it's the plague from Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
A direct strike. Nah, just like you so-called white people flooded the hood in the 80s with crack, all right, the Most High is flooding you so-called white people, all right, with fentanyl, man, all right, and opioid.
Yeah, you got a lot of profit back here just to get on the block, man.
Yep.
Flood it out some more.
Like a seal, I think.
The police are white supremacists. They work to enforce white supremacy. All right, they want to keep this going. They want to keep slavery going. Because once you in jail, you're a legal slave. Under the 14th Amendment. Go ahead, brother. The cops are gonna be destroyed. You gonna be saving them? Ain't nobody gonna be saving them. That's the judgment of the Most High, ultimately. The Most High giving them over to the so-called white man. Because he ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing. If he was here, he wouldn't be in that predicament. If he was taking heed to the word, he wouldn't be in that predicament. You know? But because you want to participate in society, you want to bring a judgment on him. All right, brother.
This is Malachi 1:4.
Hey, we ain't got no sympathy for you. Jake's out here, man.
Until you start cursing out that nigga.
This is Malachi 1:4.
His head out his mind. That's what the Lord can do to you, man. You was up here, 2 years ago, listening Black Hebrew Israelites. Now he's bugged out his mind. Go ahead, brother.
Malachi 1:4, whereas Edom said,
Start up 2.
Malachi 1 verse 2,
See, everybody, all these other nations, they look at it like it's so obvious how the society is. The society has a caste system. And people like to talk about India. Oh, yeah, India's so racist. It's a caste system. America has a caste system.
Yep.
What are you talking about, man?
Yep.
The same people been on the bottom since the inception of America. So-called blacks and indigenous peoples. What do they call themselves? American Indians, Mexicans, Salvadorians, and so on and so forth. We're at the bottom. That's the caste system. The so-called white man's been at the top, and now we see that he's at the bottom. He's going to the bottom. He's going quick, man.
Right.
He's falling off that cliff, and it ain't taking too long.
That's the bottom feed
crackers, man. That's their new name, man. Catfish crackers. Bottom base or Edomites. All right, go ahead, brother. Yeah, they consume anything, man, because the catfish eat anything. These low-level Edomites consume anything they at least throw out there, man. The so-called white man, he ain't got no strong mind. He ain't got no discernment. He ain't got no reputation. Go ahead, brother.
Malachi 1 and 2, I have loved you, says the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
That's what Jake said. Oh, we couldn't be the people of the Most High. We're the people of the Most High. Why we catching so much hell? Because he transgressed the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why. He turned unto idols. So the Lord brought hell upon you. And all you got to do is repent. Yet we know that the majority of our people did not repent. So we need destruction.
Get the plug out, man.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
There go Esau again. Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Now who is Esau? According to the Bible, it's who's so-called white people. Esau in the Hebrew is like Joshua, which means wasted away his heat. His name was changed to Edom, which means red. It's like you so-called white people. That's why we say so-called. You're not white, you're red. Just how they depict the devil. Just how they depict the devil. He's red. It's like you so-called white people. And they say, well, the devil was a lie. Who's the biggest liar, man? You so-called white.
That's right.
You expecting the devil to come? It's like some big character. Some big bruising God. Hi, I'm coming to kill you. No, he's not with horns.
Hellboy.
Hey, boy, Hellboy. No, the devil comes all smooth, slick, acts like he's your friend, and then stabs you in the back, just like you so-called white people, man. This is exactly what you do. A serpent, a damn snake. That's you so-called white people.
Deceiver.
A deceiver. An accuser. Who the man was going to call the cops, man? So you get in this situation. I'm going to call the cops. Look, man, the cops about to get laid off. How about that?
That's right.
Oh, just like the COs. Them COs, oh man, it's about to be prison riots, man. Yep. Some COs, they ain't about to work. They ain't about to work for free for too much longer. Man, I got an Uber. Man, I'm a white man. I'm not supposed to be doing. That's really what he's saying. And eventually, what's gonna happen? He's gonna say, "Fuck this, man. I ain't coming in." And them wild ass blacks and Mexicans in there, they gonna link up somehow. Dude, the spirit's gonna be a miracle, man. They gonna link up. They don't kill the Nazis in there. The Peckerwoods. They gonna bust out, man. And they gonna go right to the suburbs, man. Them Jakes down there at Delano and Pelican Bay. They gonna find their way. They gonna find their way to so-called civilization, and they gonna reap hell. Folsom. It's gonna get busy out here, man. Some CO. Who gonna keep them in check? There's no COs. Nobody's talking about that. The correction officers. They the ones who maintain order. Yep. And hold on, man. Hold on. Finish it, brother.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai?
Go ahead.
Yet I love Jacob.
He loves Jacob. He loves the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Which is why you see the upbeat people in society. It's Israelites, man. It's Israelites. And I know for a fact, because I go and I train millionaires, multi-millionaires. You go in, they through, they see you, they get all happy. Oh, hey, man. As soon as you leave, they through again, man. Then you see Issachar, man. Issachar eating tacos, drinking a beer on his lunch break, turning up. That's because the love of the Most High is upon our people, even in their low, wicked state, man. That's why we're the jazzy people. We're the salt of the earth. That's how you know that we're loved of the Most High. That's why we still survive. Because no other nation can take what we took, man. And you go to school, they'll tell you that the people who took the most hell punishment from the so-called white man, the so-called black and indigenous people. And we the ones that you see the most, man, turning up with a wild speaker. Partying. Dunking, man. Dunking on niggas, man. Boxing, knocking. Blacks and Mexicans, man. Puerto Ricans. In wheelchairs. Oh, my man Manasseh. You can't stop Israel, man. You can't stop Israel from having a good time, man. Right, go ahead, brother. Well, that's why Jake gonna go so well, because Jake ain't gonna be able to party, man, too much longer. That's when Jake gonna go. And a lot of them Jakes in prison, they be cool a lot of times because the homies is on the yard with them, you know? They're like, oh, this is just like the block. The only thing missing is some box, but you know what? They be popping the female COs. So they cool, man. They get 3 hot stick cot. They're on the yard with the homies, just like they was on the block, and they got some box. But guess what? That's gonna get taken away, man. Go ahead, brother.
Well, through them CEOs, they taking the drug money, man, like no different than Mexico, man. They getting paid off by the dudes that are inside, man.
Yeah.
Cause they ain't getting paid by their daddy Trump.
Yeah.
That nigga holding back on them.
Oh yeah, the economy in prison is gonna be bumping right now, man. It's gonna be bumping. There's gonna be all types of meth in there, crack. They gonna ship women up in there. Watch, man. Watch for the news reports. Them Jakes got cell phones in there. They gonna live stream it, man.
Yeah, they're on IG. They're making posts.
IG turn it up.
Yep.
And they gonna be watching the videos, man. They gonna be in prison watching the videos. you gonna hear it, brother. Is that a brother? You gonna hear scriptures coming out. This is gonna happen, man. Go ahead, brother.
Back to verse 3.
Hey, because we say things, it might sound funny, but it be happening though. It be true though. Because hey, like the next week it'll manifest. It'll be like, hey, man, that's the spirit. And that's why you gotta speak continually, man. You gotta push that vibration out. Because the Lord honors you. Why? Because we're the prophets, man. We're the prophets of Yahweh. All right? Go ahead, brother.
Malachi 1 and 3. And I hated Esau.
And I hated Esau. You can tell that the Most High hates you so-called white people, man. That's why you're so weird, awkward, corny, lame, can't dance, ugly. Because the Most High hates your ass. Go ahead.
And laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's talking about when your past society is destroyed. And guess what? The Lord is running it back. America is totally done. Look at America. This is San Francisco. San Francisco was rated the top city in the world. In the world, Craig. Look at it, man. Screw it. There was drug addicts, trannies, homos, weirdos,
Heathens.
That's why Frisco is so lame, because you kicking Israelites out. You gentrifying Bayview, the Mission. Those are Israelite spots. So ain't no more jazz here, ain't no more flavor. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 4. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
In other words, you're going to make America great again. Ain't that what Trump came in on? Make America great again. We're going to rebuild. We're going to establish our right to grow. Yeah, right, man. It got worse since Trump came into office. Yeah, Trump hit you devils with an okey-doke, man. I don't know if you saw that video I did with the CEOs. They was all messed up in the head. Yeah, man, I voted for Trump. He said he was for border security and law enforcement. Now you gotta drive an Uber. Picking up somebody who just got out of prison. Dude could be going to your niece's house, man. Damn. Yeah, some grimy essay with cats on his face. Go ahead, brother. Hey, Rakataya Abasha. Hey, you can't give the Lord enough glory for what he's doing to this place, man. How he's devastating, how he's bringing devastating destruction upon you people. And all them so-called blacks and Hispanics he's torturing up in there, you He was hitting them with the what do they call that? The night shift. The baton, the club. He was facing them.
The shillelagh.
Yeah, all that. He was putting them in the hole. You think just cause that was 2 years ago and now y'all ain't in the hole? I mean, y'all ain't in prison. You think they gonna forget that? Oh, I ain't with that no more. That don't work. That don't work in the streets. Oh no, I ain't even with the dudes. Nah, I don't work. It don't work like that, nigga. Go ahead, brother.
Thus says the Lord of hosts, they shall build, and I will throw down.
Hey, you can try to make America great again, but guess what? The Lord is throwing your ass down. And you so messed up. You got other so-called white people coming against you, man. That's the main opposition.
We need like a men's.
Go ahead, Rich.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
The border of wickedness. That's America. The border of wickedness. Wherever the so-called white man is at, it's wicked. Go ahead,
He said we need a men's march.
We need a men's march. We need
You
to fight the
lead it,
system.
man. Lead it.
How are we gonna fight the
Hey,
system?
man, be the change you want to see in the world.
I've been trying, but it's not working.
And you know why? Because the so-called white man has feminized society. He's uplifted homosexuals and sexual deviants. So you gotta take back your balls, man.
Either that or go back home, man.
Yeah.
This place ain't for you.
This is my home.
Oh, where your forefathers from? You're Native American. You're a so-called Mexican. No. You're a so-called black man. Where your forefathers from?
India.
They're from India. Yeah, see, you can go back to India, man. You don't like it? You don't like how the faggot white man runs his faggot ass country? You could go back to your country, man.
Hey, because the people on this side are either indigenous or was forced to this side of the Western Hemisphere. We didn't have any say so in the advent of Western civilization. You know, so-called Indians, so-called Arabs, so-called Chinese, they come over here willingly. So-called Mexicans are indigenous to this land, man, to this land mass. As are some so-called black people who are here going back centuries, even before slavery. You see, or we were brought here in captivity. So we didn't come here willingly. You other nations, your forefathers chose to come here. So you got an open door. You have villages you can go back to. We ain't got no place to go to. Why? Because the damn devil is in our land.
Yeah.
Guess what? He gonna get nuked out that land.
When you ever hear?
We gonna slide right in there, man.
We ever hear about these East Indians getting separated from their children when they come over here, man?
Because they're not under the curses, man.
That don't happen to these fuckers.
Because they're not Israelites. They're not under the curses. It's plain to see, man. Oh, and Jake and the world is coming together. Like I was parking earlier to get some food. And he got a little Zebulon and he was like, come on. He said, all right. Threw the fist. I was like, all right, man. Oh, you see the 2-3 camp? It ain't, you got all the tribes, man. It'd be like, what we call it, the 2-3 camp, because this Jake's out there doing missions. But you got Judah, Issachar, and Zebulon all linked up. Might have a random Puerto Rican got stuck out here from New York or something. Philly.
You have a Gadite?
Yeah, a random Gad. Oh, then the spirit of heaven, the Gadite, he'll just post there, man. He'll be bugged out his mind, but he'll be there, and then they'll accept him, man. Why? Because they're all Israelites. You might have a random white boy. He a Jake, man.
No, he's actually a Jake.
He's actually a Jake, an Irishman. He from the Mission. He got a long ass ponytail. He a Norte.
Got the hood tatted on him?
Yeah, got the hood tatted on him on his forearms. It's all spiritual. What you got? That was it, right? Go ahead.
And the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
Indignation forever. The Lord hates you so-called white people forever, man. Forever, ever.
Elon wants a man's march.
Okay? What you got?
So Isaiah 11:13. Envy also of Ephraim shall depart.
Yeah, the envy of Ephraim. Ephraim's you so-called Puerto Ricans and the rest of the black tribes. That envy for what? The so-called black man Judah being the head. Being more prominent. Go ahead.
And the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off.
Adversary is another way of saying an enemy. Go ahead.
Ephraim shall not envy Judah.
Ephraim's not going to envy Judah. Go ahead.
And Judah shall not vex Ephraim.
Yeah, and Judah's not going to vex Ephraim. Meaning oppress him or look down upon Ephraim. Oh, you're not black. You're not a part of this. That spirit is going away. Hey, what's the testament to that? Go to LA, man. Go to the LA camp. Beautiful, man. You got sit-downs. You got 2 Judites. You got an Issacharite, Zebulonite. All together, man. Go ahead.
But they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines.
Go ahead. Some Hamites. Go ahead.
Toward the west.
Go ahead.
They shall spoil them of the east together.
Go ahead.
They shall lay their hand upon Edom.
They shall lay their hands upon Edom. There go Edom again, man. Why is this guy always coming up? Because he's the chief adversary of the nation of Israel. So our people are going to link up, Zechariah. We're going to link up, and we're going to come against the so-called white man. Our people in the world, us, we just going to sit back, man. We all here fighting these wars, we're going to be turning up, man. We're going to be turning up. All the women, we're going to have all the women, everything, man. Why? Because we're going to be rewarded for what we're doing right now. We're putting that work in. Go ahead, brother.
They shall lay their hand upon Edom and Moab.
And Moab. And when you read it, when you read in the scriptures, Moab, Edom, and Ammon are put together a lot. And then you see how society is. How is it, man? You got Israelites, and then you got so-called whites, so-called Chinese, so-called Koreans, and they linked up together, man. It's all through the spirit. I was meditating on that when I was on the way down here, man. And all you so-called white people, you're the devil. Right. God is going to destroy you for all the wickedness that you've done around the globe. Just waving. Damn devil. They know they through, man. Again, the only ones who don't know what time it is you Jakes, man. Yep. Esau over here scared, throwing up the white flag, and you want to save his ass. Why are you laughing at him, man? Lord gonna kill you, man. Lord is gonna kill you. We shall overcome hand in hand. Jakes, man, the Lord ain't got no use for you. Go ahead, brother.
And the children of Ammon shall obey them.
That's right, you're going to obey. You're going to obey the nation of Israel. Go ahead, Shimon, you got it, brother.
You know that one?
9 and 12? Yeah.
Oh, could you give me Amos 9? Because you so-called, you are the heathen nations, Moab, which is the so-called Chinese, or Ammon, which is so-called Japanese, all right? Edom, the so-called Caucasian, so-called white people, all right? The Lord created you to be slaves, all right? That's why you was created, all right, to serve the nation of Israel. The Lord's our favorite nation, man, all right? And right now, you guys are pretty much slaves on the loose right now, all right? Renegade slaves out there causing mischief, all right? Especially the so-called white man, man, destroying the earth, all right? Yeah, he's on. Hey, man, he's on.
Niggas on the height. He's on a good one.
Get Ecclesiastes 10:6.
Yep. 5, matter of fact.
Yeah, Esau, he's on his way out of here, man. So he's really wilding out, you know, doing his worst that he can do.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler. I'm gonna jump down to 7. This is I have. Folly is set in great dignity.
Read it again. Read 5 again.
There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
That's talking about Israel. Israel is the princes. Should I read that again, Baba Bashar?
It's Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. Folly is set in great dignity.
Yep, folly is set in great dignity. All right, because the so-called white man, he's a damn child. All right, he's not a real man. All right, the only way you can be a real man, all right, is if you follow the ways of Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, go ahead on.
And the rich sit in low place.
The rich meaning the nation of Israel. All right, when you go deeper, it really means the elect. All right. When you read, I believe it's in the book of Revelation, the 2nd chapter, it says, I know thy poverty, all right, tribulation, but thou art rich. Why are we rich? Because we have the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, all right, which is going to lead to tangible riches, all right? But it starts with the spirit. Go ahead,
I have seen servants upon horses.
Yep, servants upon her, which you so-called white people are supposed to be servants, all right? You heathens, or you so-called Chinese, you are really made to serve the nation of Israel, all right? But yet, this was a prophecy that had to be fulfilled, because the nation of Israel, all right, went off and transgressed against the Heavenly Father.
Like I say this, even when you go into Genesis, the 27th chapter with Esau's blessing, his blessing was also to serve us. So even within his blessing, like he got the sword, the fatness of the earth, well, but he also has to go into slavery under us. That was part of his blessing. That is the Lord, like, look, I'm gonna do this for you, you know? So you were destined to be a slave.
Genesis 25, yeah. The elder shall serve the younger. Yep. So even if you never put us in slavery, you still going to go into slavery. It's by virtue of you being a non-Israelite. The world was created for our sake. You other nations, we were created to serve the Heavenly Father through His Son at this point, which really the Lord always been on the scene. The one who the world calls Jesus Christ. So we were created to serve Yahweh, Yahweh and Yahweh. You were created to serve us. It's like you women were created to serve us too, man. Because you women, you going back into us. Satan. You women, y'all slaves on the loose as well, man. Servants on the loose, right? It's a more accurate description because a woman literally means servant. That's why you're so bugged out. You trying to find your way in life. You're 42, you still don't know what to do. You're still acting like a little girl.
In and out of depression.
In and out of depression. You on Zoloft. You only need one thing, man, to cure that depression.
One, two, and
That's it. That's it.
Even that don't work for a while. So
That's a temporary
That's
thing.
a very temporary thing, man.
Because you're in America. You're in America, the so-called white man lets you think, man. You women ain't supposed to be having your head filled with information or even having your mind out to march. All right, so you're going to go march, and then what? What's the point of the march? Just to let off some steam? I am woman, let me roar. You're gonna go right back. You're gonna go in the cabinet tonight. You're gonna pop that pill. You're gonna be up restless till 2 in the morning. You're probably gonna get 3 hours of sleep. You're gonna wake up.
You're gonna watch some dark shit on Netflix.
Yes, yeah.
That promotes misogyny.
Yep.
See, you're gonna watch a film of a woman getting raped on them.
Yeah.
You know.
Then you're gonna get mad, and it's been 2-3 days. You still haven't been able to go to the bathroom. You're all messed up. You women are all messed up.
Yeah, through, man.
Yeah, you through, man. Man, good for you, man. We can't wait. Oh, that's the spirit, man. We can't wait to see you wicked ass women fall, man. Because you're vital in the destruction of society and of the destruction of Israel. You're one of the main reasons why this place is so messed up, man. You wicked ass woman. Go ahead, brother.
Very true.
Ecclesiastes 10:7. I have seen servants upon horses.
Now, let her don't talk to that beast.
And princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Princes walking as servants on the earth. The princes meaning the nation of Israel, all right? Because that's not our natural state, all right, to be serving these other heathen nations, man, to be in their subjection underneath the so-called white men, all right? Serving, all right, these other heathen nations, all right? When these other heathen nations are outside the temple, man. All right, they're profane. All right, yet this was a curse from Yahweh Shemel Shai because we transgressed. But now we're living in a time where the Lord is building up the nation of Israel by way of raising up the first governing body. All right, the house of David. You have the first fruits by the Bayat Dawudah. You know, and the 1/3.
This is Amos 9:9. For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations.
So that's what you're seeing right now. The Lord is sifting the house of Israel from among all nations. All right, you got Israelites waking up all over the world, man. All right, Israelites waking up in Southern America. Israelites waking up, all right, in Europe. All right, Confusion the Face brothers waking up. All right. So this truth is out there. The Lord is raising up the next governing body of the universe right in the face of you damn devils, right in the face of our enemies. All right.
That's Psalm 50 chapter.
You want to get that out? All right in front of your face, and you people don't even know what's going on here. All right. You guys think that we're just a bunch of crazy people, all right, yelling, all right, yelling because we mad and we angry, we depressed, all right. Nah, man, this is greater than that, man. The Lord, we're prophesying the downfall. The Lord is raising up His men, all right, building up His men to be rulers and kings. Yeah, you know what that was about.
Jay gotta go, man. Jay gotta go. Psalm 50 and 21.
21, God.
I'll set them in order before thine eyes.
Psalms 50 and 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such a one as thyself. But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine
That's
eyes.
what's happening. Before your eyes. Read that one more time, brother.
In Psalms 50 and 21, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence.
Yeah, these things you have done, which is what? All this wickedness that you so-called white people have done. You did it and the Lord kept silence. Go ahead.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such a one as thyself.
Yeah, that's right, man. You so-called white people were deceived. That's why I tell you in the book of Obadiah, put you there, huh? Yeah. They say the pride of thy heart has deceived thee. That's right. Exactly. Verse 3.
Obadiah, verse 3. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee.
Right, the pride of your heart, man. You so-called white people. You proud as hell. You thought that the Lord was with you. Go ahead.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Now, who's that talking about? He's talking about you so-called Caucasians. Because that's why you call yourself Caucasian, because you was dwelling in the clefts of the rock. On the Spirit of God, you got a lot of people on the internet, they taking pictures at Mount Petra. That's like the new thing. Going to Jordan. So-called white people. Why? Because you're going back to your natural spirit, man. Huh? Go ahead, brother. Look at all this ain't right here. Look at it.
No excuses.
No excuses. That's the spirit. There ain't gonna be no excuse for you not to meet your quota in the kingdom, man. Put you out in the field, 23 hours, man. You gotta do it. No excuses. Well, look, if so-called Incas, who are Asherites, and they got Asher in that valley. If they didn't have the quota, what would you do? You would chop their noses off. Same thing you was doing for the so-called Negro. Chop his foot off, chop his rod off. Woo! And he always did that to Israelites, man. Hey, because what was the so-called white man's thing? No excuses. You're supposed to forget what I told you to get. There's gonna be no excuses for you, man. Go ahead, brother. No mercy. No mercy. Hey, he shall receive no mercy who have shown no mercy.
That's right. Whose habitation is high.
Whose habitation is high. Skyscrapers. That's the so-called white man's way of living. Yeah. And now because of the wine that he's pressed on all these other nations, they got it, man. But who started that? The so-called white people. So who are the people that like to build high and live in caves? Who's that talking about, man? Who is that talking about? Who fits that description in secular history? So-called secular history. So-called white man. Which means what? He's an Edomite. Simple, plain. Go ahead, brother. Yeah, you got Jake's come on. Well, look, brother, that was true, but you know what? You know the white man is shit. Look, man, we're not dealing with you, man. Hey, what's the saying now? We're not going back and forth with you, man. We go back. Yeah, we living our best life, man. Hey, we the only ones living our best life. This is the best thing we can do. Like people say, well, look, you ain't got nothing better to do? Hell no, man. What's better than doing this?
Hey, we're living prophecy.
We're fulfilling prophecy. Us coming out here is fulfilling prophecy. We're being used to fulfill prophecy. And we're prophesying. What's better than that? Oh, like John Harbaugh said, this would be the coach for the Niners. Who's got it better than us? Nobody.
Yeah. Now, Esau ain't got, what Esau got, man?
Who got it better than us?
He got slavery, you got missiles coming, you got more death and destruction coming. And these women, this is gonna be a rough year for you, man.
Oh man.
You're gonna have a real, it's already off to a bad start. Your march failed, man.
It failed miserably.
It failed.
They call it epic fail?
Epic fail.
It's an epic fail.
I can't wait to hear what Trump got to say about your march.
If he even speaks about that, he might just tweet it, man. He might even speak about it. He'll give it like a little 2-sentence tweet. He'll wake up 3 a.m., hit the phone, start talking shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Take a rip.
Go ahead, brother.
That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
That's the so-called white man. Who gonna bring me down? Who gonna bring me down to the ground? You still have some sprinkler Edomite saying, ha, we're always gonna be okay. This is just one example. And you say that, and I put the spirit on this morning to just expose how rough you doing, man. And we might do some new shows going around San Francisco, showing the state that you so-called white people, man. In the alley.
Anywhere in California.
Oh, and guess
Anywhere.
what? And who's leading the crew? Jake, man. You go into the alley, it's like 6, 7, 8 Edomites. You got a Jake with a wireless speaker slapping. He the leader, man. Yeah. He the leader. He's selling dope and he's smoking too, man. That's what I saw. I was like, damn, ain't this something? It's a Jake, a regular Jake. And Esau leaned out. He saw all the floors. Don't know what the hell going on, man. Hey, Barakatah Yahbashim Yahshai. Hey, man, you supposed to be amped up right now. You supposed to be rejoicing at the downfall of your spirit. Go ahead, brother.
Call him E-boy.
That was it, right? Yeah, that was it. All right, go back to what you had. Yeah, Shimon, you jump in any time, brother. So anybody jump in.
Psalms 50 and 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence.
Yep.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such a one as thyself.
Yeah, you thought that the Lord was with you, man. Hey, because you put up Caesar Borgia, who really throughout this Christmas as an image of the Most High as well. So you actually started believing your lies, man. But now a whole host of reality is hitting your ass. You're finding out that you're the basement of the earth. You're nothing but a turd, a loser. And we're better than you, man. We the kings of the earth, man. It's just true. Go ahead, brother. Like the Elder Ariana said. Go ahead, brother.
He's figuring out that basically what we're saying is actually true.
It's true. Look at that gag, yo. That's why you want to fuck us up. Fuck us up. Yeah, little 4'11", juiced out Edomite.
And that's the only guy on the news unit that matters, man. It's Hillbilly.
Yeah, he'll try to shoot the shotgun, his damn shoulder will come off, man.
That dude gets the shakes if he doesn't drink a 211 in the morning, you know? That guy's out of here, man.
Right, he's smoking Black and Miles too.
Yeah, he's smoking Black and Mild. He gets the shakes. If he doesn't have a Keystone Light, as soon as he wakes up, he's shaking. You Edomites are low, man. That guy's a hunter.
Sipping OEs and shit.
Yeah, he popping the Xannies and Perkies.
He probably got some leftover Four Locos, man. Be rationing it, you know. Go ahead, brother. Hey, yeah, that's what we do, man. We love shooting on you so-called white people, man. Oh, we were shooting on Esau so bad last week. We pulled out the knife, man. We got to get back in the spirit, that king spirit.
Yeah, a lot of these activista women, man.
Yep.
You activista women, man.
Oh, they're sick, man.
You guys are sickos.
Sicko moment.
But go ahead.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such a one as thyself.
Go ahead.
But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
And that's what the Lord is doing, man. You're getting set in order, man. And the Lord is setting everything up in order, because right now, the earth is out of course. I'll give you that Psalms 82nd chapter. Read that one more time, brother.
Psalms 50 and 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such a one as thyself.
Yeah, you thought the Lord was with you, man. Sickos. Go ahead.
But I will reprove thee.
Yeah, but the Lord is reproving you, man. Through who? His men. The prophets.
Nigga, man.
Go ahead,
Another
brother.
nigga, too.
Set them in order before thine eyes.
That's right, and now you're getting set in order. Or we're getting set in order before your eyes. The Lord is putting us in proper order. You see? Before your eyes, before the eyes of you so-called white people. Oh, Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Of course you got it. Go ahead, brother.
Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness.
And who are the righteous men? You looking at it. We're righteous through what? The blood of the Lamb. Okay, that's how you're made righteous. Not for any works that we've done. It's for our faith and really the predestination. You see? And because we believe that we're predestined to make it about here, that's why we got the spirit of faith on us, man. Because we live our lives as if we're of the elect. Like it's saying in Colossians 3rd chapter. And that gives us more confidence. And the Lord is showing us things. I could say daily, every hour, man. Every hour is something super spiritual. Every minute. It's a spiritual battle, man. And like the brother Knock was going into, we're waxing stronger and stronger through these afflictions. And you see it in people out here in the world, you waxing weaker and weaker. Everybody through, man. It is a nice San Francisco. It ain't been this nice in January. I can't recall because they had all this rain.
It was just hell right before.
Yeah, because somehow the air quality is better. You know, it's crisper.
It's not cold.
It's not cold at all, man. Like I said, we can be out here in tank tops, man. But look, it's true, man. The spirit is going out of here, man. Go ahead, brother.
Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted.
Before the face of such as have afflicted. So we're right on Front Street, man. This is supposed to be the greatest city in the world. And we're out here telling the so-called white man to his face that he's going down, man. Go ahead, brother.
and made no account of his labors.
And made no account of his labors. Let's talk about what? Slavery. Hey, real quick, give me Jeremiah 22 and 13. That's talking about slavery. And all the tribes were in slavery. All the tribes. All the tribes have to work free for the so-called white man.
And if you look at the history too, all the tribes had the same enemy. All right, you look at the Gadites, who they fight? The so-called white men.
Yep.
You look at the so-called Negroes, West Indies, and Haitians, who put them in slavery? The so-called white men.
So-called white man.
Who conquered the tribe of Issachar, all right, and down there before they came over here to the Americas, all right, the European Spaniards, you know? So pretty much you so-called white people, all right, are the enemies of the nation of Israel.
Yeah, you're an enemy of the Most High, enemy of the nation of Israel. That's why you're getting put down, man. Because you can't stop Israel. And that should be a screen name.
Yeah, you're an enemy. You're an enemy of the earth itself, of any living organism. You're a curse from the earth. So the earth is the enemy against you, man. You know, that's why the earth is in a deterioration in the state that it is now. Because what? Because of the intervention of the so-called white man. Through his wicked policy, his wine, his
Wicked inventions.
you know.
Evil presence.
Yeah, he has made life hard all around the world. He has bunched people into these mega cities, told them they had to go to school, you know, hit them with all type of cancer-causing substances.
Well, it says they that sow wickedness reap that also, man.
Yep.
So that's all you do. You start. What do? When you take a piece of land, you're supposed to start sowing it and bringing forth fruit. The white man just sows wickedness, man. Starts like the brother was bringing out. They build skyscrapers. They use unsustainable energy sources. Okay, they dump all their trash in the clean water.
Get Galatians 6 and 7.
All right, they abuse the animals. They abuse the earth. There's supposed to be a land Sabbath, man. You're supposed to be on the 7th year. You're supposed to let the land chill, and you let the Most High deal with that land. The land Sabbath. No such thing as with the so-called white man. What he does, he brings in chemicals and he dumps it. He brings in shit and dumps it on the earth and calls it fertilizer. But that fertilizer was created out of the so-called white man's what? His arms trade. Because the main thing they put in the fertilizer is nitrates,
Right.
which they got from nitrogen bombs.
Right.
So that's a part of excess of the chemicals. This is why, because everything goes back to this white man making killing instruments. Okay? Exactly, man. Cain means an instrument. Exactly, and the so-called white man, you're a killing instrument. All right, the Most High created you for the day of destruction.
That's all you know how to. That's the only things you know how to create is destruction. Ain't that something?
He's as death.
Yeah, and so he got all this destruction just laying around. He's like, fuck, we gotta put it into something. Let's put it in the food. Let's put it in the earth.
Hey, and if you're tired of us talking about the so-called white man, don't watch the videos, man. Right. And why don't y'all go into the love? Look, nigga, don't watch the videos, man. Bring it out, brother.
Yeah, you know what? Just jump to 8. Just goes right to the point. Go ahead.
No, that. Start at 7.
Can.
Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
So whatever you put into something, the energy you put in is energy that you're going to get out.
Right.
And if you put wicked energy in the planet Earth, you know, by what? Destroying the plant life, destroying the people of the Most High, you know, then creating things in the earth to destroy the earth, what's going to happen? Those things are going to return upon you. All right, and it says the Most High is not mocked, meaning you can't scoff against the Most High.
Right.
Whatever you do, you're going to receive that recompense. All right, that's and we went through that.
Well, you think the Most High ain't gonna do nothing to you? You mocking the Most High. You gonna do all this wickedness. You think nothing gonna happen to you? That's a mockery, man.
Over in Israel, they got Ronald McDonald on the cross.
Yeah, kind.
Last one. And before they had a stormtrooper.
Hey man, the so-called Jew, all he does is teach lies.
Yep.
And you think the Most High is with that? You establish everything on lie. I was reading up on the state of Israel. That so-called Jew was lying to other so-called Jews. He was saying ain't nobody live there. He said there's nobody there. It's just open land. And when the so-called Jew got there, there's a bunch of wild Arabs trying to get all mad at him, man. But the so-called Jew was a fucking dirtbag him damn self,
you know
man.
what they did? They dropped oids out the sky.
That's what they did.
Yeah, to relax them. That's what they were doing, man. Because you know, the Arabs, they're heavy into the oils.
Right.
Heavy. They're heavy into the oils. So they drop oils, and then they sit in the military.
Yeah.
So what you think's gonna happen to you so-called white people, man? The Most High's dropping oids on you right now.
Ain't that something?
Here it is. He did all over the world.
Ready?
Let's read it.
Yeah, read it. Read it one more time. That's the spirit.
Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap everlasting life.
And we're the flip side of the coin, all right? Everything the elites are doing, we're the other side of it, man. Not you bug outs at the march. You're not fighting against the elites.
Right,
Who?
playing right into their hands.
Yeah, you're doing what they want you to do, man. You're pushing sexual promiscuity. You're pushing the breakdown of the family household. Okay, you're pushing homosexuality, transhumanism, transgenderism. That's the agenda of the so-called white man. Okay? But on the other side is us. We're pushing the prophecies, man.
Right.
We're showing you people what's going to happen to you, which is death and destruction.
Right.
Okay? Death and destruction is coming for you so-called white people. Every last one of you, man. You think it's okay, you could go out tonight, have a couple drinks. Pretty soon people are going to be shooting you in the street, killing you, eating you.
You shall be as the chase rope. You're gonna be, well, you love hunting. Guess what? You're gonna be the hunted. People gonna be hunting your ass. They gonna be taking pictures. You like to kill these animals and then grab their horns and take pictures with them. People gonna be doing that to you, man. You got something to work?
Bring it up.
And you so-called white people, you're the only one that does that.
Yeah, nobody else do that.
You don't see a Hamite posted up with a big ass lion with a fucking plate in his lip, chilling.
Yeah, Moab ain't got eyesight like that to hit the target. See?
Moab is a bird. He's a bird, man. You so-called white people, you got the spirit on you to be evil, to be wicked.
Yep.
That's why everything you do is evil and wicked.
That's how we know that you're an Edomite, because they say that Esau was a cunning hunter.
Yep.
And you're all about that hunting.
Isaiah 33:1. It says, "Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled."
That's right, you so-called white people, you're getting spoiled right now, okay? America's getting spoiled. That's why Trump is going all over the world saying, oh, you gotta pay now. It's time to pay up. Yeah, because everybody is just finessing America. Finessing who? You everyday Americans, man. Oh, you can get no overtime. You didn't get no vacation time. You working minimum wage, 2 jobs, and Uber, and DoorDash. You through, man. And you selling dope. And you hoeing out.
And you won't do.
And you on the dope. That's a lot of you Americans, man. And you woman, man.
Jeez, you know what that was about.
You woman, man.
That was sexual frustration.
You can march all you want.
That was sexual frustration.
Keep on marching. The so-called white man, that's the guy you vote for every year. Right?
Yeah, you know, you lie, you're gonna march right into a concentration. Yeah.
You don't march right into that line to get that RFID microchip.
That's right.
All right? Keep going.
It says, "Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee."
Hey, the brother was doing a video earlier, the elder brother, Quanawap on the INF. He making all these treaties with the Russians about not building enough nukes. But the whole
man, she's
doing what? Gagging.
Yeah.
Ain't doing shit, man.
She out there in Texas fracking. And you think it's just a bunch of so-called white men? You see a black woman with a hard hat? She everywhere, man.
She's everywhere.
She everywhere. She's scuba diving. she's scuba diving off the coast of Vanuatu, you know?
Deep sea fishing.
Deep sea fishing. You know everything, man. Everything but keeping her ass at home.
Yeah.
Just like the so-called white man.
Yep.
All right, go ahead, brother.
When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled.
That's what's happening. You're ceasing to spoil, and now you're being spoiled.
He's
So
pulling out of Syria.
Well, supposedly. But wait a second. There was an explosion. Some more troops got killed, man. So you can't leave like that.
Yeah.
You can't leave like that with ISIS. Daesh, they're still going strong. But you funding Daesh, man. Everybody know that.
Yep.
They doing deals with Turkey. It's all messy, man. It's all messy.
We're all messy.
It's shoddy work, man.
Like Chapo's case. They got El Chapo out there. He's in federal prison right now. He's saying he gave $100 million to the Mexican president. So who else was getting money, man? You know, America was getting money too. And that's all gonna come out, man. Like they're voting vote of no confidence. There's a vote of no confidence for all so-called white people.
Right.
You can't be running shit no more, man.
Right. You're not fit to rule. Yeah, you're
The
crazy,
jig is up.
man. You're crazy, man. You really need to be in a mental institution of anything, man. But really, you need to be in slavery.
Yes.
And really, you need to be exterminated.
Right.
Because that's what the Lord's going to do, man. But in terms of things of this society, you examine these so-called white people, they're crazy. They ain't supposed to be locked up, man. They're supposed to be locked up in a mental institution. But you have them join the military, and now you got so-called training. They're in the House of Representatives, man. That's your representative, man. This place is a joke, man. They say, when thou shalt cease to spoil. Go ahead, brother.
Yep. It says, when thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled.
And you so-called white people are being spoiled. Well, that's what Trump's "Make America Great Again" mantra is all about. He's trying to do what? We're trying to reduce the trade deficit. He's trying to make it more even. Why? Because he's saying all these people have been getting over on it. China specifically. Oh, they're stealing our technology. That's a big thing. What's that? I don't know how you pronounce it. Huawei or whatever.
Huawei.
Huawei. I'm sorry.
Huawei, yeah.
Was they're a big company, man. They're saying, well, look, they're being used to do what? Steal secrets, steal American technology secrets, because they have close affiliations with the government, and they acting like all these corporations ain't plugged in with the government. Right. All of these societies are fascist. Like people, I'm anti-fascist. You don't even know what that means. The definition of fascism is the merging of corporations with government.
Right.
And America's like that, and China like that. All these countries is like that.
Yeah, they call it a revolving door because you had this guy Dick Cheney before he was vice president. He was a CEO of Halliburton. So as soon as he left Halliburton, he goes vice president.
And then they go into Afghanistan.
And then as soon as he's vice president, he contracted Halliburton with all the big military contracts.
What does Halliburton do, man? They rebuild infrastructure.
Yep, they build military bases.
Yeah.
They build military bases, man, which means infrastructure. Because you need to have a military base, that means you got to move.
Well, they build roads and all that too.
They got to build the roads to the base.
They do the whole infrastructure.
And the so-called white man, that was his main thing when he took down Gad. He started doing what? Building forts.
Railroads.
And the railroad.
We're building railroads and all
And
that.
then Gad used to have a prophecy when they call it the steel road. When the steel road is finished, we're done. When they finish the steel road, we're finished, man. We're not going to be living our life no more, man. And look at them now. They're banging the drum. Banging the drum at a MAGA party, man. Getting cursed out by little rats. Little Edomites, man. But like the brother was saying, now it's time for Israel to rise up.
Right.
Okay?
Can I get this real quick?
This is the one right here.
This is Job 18 and 14. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors.
Hey, the vote of no confidence. All right? The so-called white man, you don't even believe in your own self. Like this guy, Trump. Here it is. He could call a national emergency in front of his wall, but he's not, because he's all about destroying this place, man. He's in the spirit of pushing the prophecy, man. Whether he knows,
Whether you know it or not, Trump don't know what he
you don't know what's going on.
Everybody looking at Trump like he's bipolar, because it tell you, get that in Proverbs 21st chapter.
Yep.
The Lord is the one who's moving Trump to do what he do, man. That's why he's coming off so crazy, man. You don't know what he's doing. He ain't nothing but an instrument of the Most High, man. That's all. Just like everybody.
Go ahead, get it.
Proverbs 21 and 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it wheresoever he will.
And that's what's happening. In the hearts of all these other nations, including Germany, okay, Turkey, hey, because them Kurds out in Syria, they were battling with the Turks. They're battling with the Afghanis. They're battling with everybody. America backed out. Now what's going to happen? They're going to get jacked up. They're going to get slaughtered, man. Because them Turks, they know for genocide, man. They went wild with the Armenians. They went wild with us. Okay? So all you so-called white people, man, read that again.
It's Proverbs 21 and 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
Yeah, so Trump, the Most High is controlling what that guy thinks, man. Here it is, he's just giving out blatant lies and then saying that he didn't even say that. But he said it, man. But that's the so-called white man for you, man. That's the devil for you. He said, yeah, I said that, but I didn't say that. He actually would say that to you. He said, yeah, I said Mexico will pay for it. Yeah, I said that, but I didn't say that.
That's what he said with that chick Crystal.
Yeah, but what does that even mean?
Well, he said he got a big trade deal. He didn't, but he's right though. If you really analyze what he said Mexico's gonna pay for it, but he didn't say they were gonna pay for it up front.
Yeah.
I'm pro-wall, by the way. That's why I say that.
Yeah, we pro-Trump lightweight, all right? Because all he's doing is pushing. He's gonna push you niggas to the edge, man.
Yeah, exactly.
To the edge, all right? And he's gonna do it, and he has to, man. Look at these Latino tribes, man. You don't give a good goddamn about them Zebulonites. They're over there dying in U.S. custody.
When they on the way up right now, man.
Yeah, big caravan.
Big ass caravan. He ain't got no type of compassion. He ready to shoot him, man.
Yeah, and then the Most High has all these kings because you got the Mexican presidents. They're corrupt. Everybody's corrupt, man. There's no righteous place in the world, man.
Well, really, damn near all these nations, their kings are Edomites, man. Them Latin American countries, they're Edomites. Morales is probably like the only one.
Yeah. My nigga from Ecuador, Bolivia, Maduro.
Maduro's a so-called Jew.
Probably a so-called Jew.
That he is.
Well,
He's a so-called Sephardic.
Hey, but before him, my nigga Chavez, but most times took him out.
Yeah, but he was a Jake.
He was a Jake.
But see, you see them Jake presidents, they don't last too long, man.
Yeah, no.
Oh, and dude in Brazil, he's a straight up Edomite, man.
Oh, bull, so now
He's Trump. He's Latin Trump, man.
My dude Noriega. That was a Jake.
That was a Jake. Took his ass out.
They took his ass out.
They did a shock and awe campaign on Panama.
The guy Libya.
Oh, Gaddafi.
That was an Israelite.
That was a Jake. Well, he was. Remember that documentary? Yeah, he was trying to link up the tribes, man.
He was heavy into. Hey, where's the rest of the tribes?
Get the camps together.
Yeah, it's right. Unity camp. Unity camp.
Yeah, he was about that though. He's like, you blacks, you Puerto Ricans, you Indians. He said there was a documentary I had a while back. I went in the documentary, it had the Nation of Islam, Farrakhan. He was coming to Gad, and he was like, look, we have ancient bloodlines. Showing you that, and this was back in the 80s, man, showing you that you know that we Israelites. All these leaders know that we're Israelites. You see? You gonna say something else?
Yeah, out there in Brazil, the cartels and stuff that's up there in the favelas, they ready to kill the president.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They declare war on his ass. You know?
Hey, cause you know what? In them favelas, what happens is the cops, they'll retire in the favela and they'll just be taking Jake out. They'll become they'll try to become like competing drug lords, man. Yeah. That's how it go down, man. That's what you so-called white people do, man. You thugs.
And if I can say that behavior has spread throughout the whole planet Earth.
Thug ass mentality.
Yeah, that mentality, and that's why people are latched onto it. Because really,
Thuggery.
how you see Jake out there with guns on the corner, being hateful towards your brother. That's not our customs. That's the so-called white man's customs. So Jake has taken that custom, and they have made it their own, and they have made it. They have flaunted it.
Like the video you made, you said black culture is a glorified Edomite culture.
Yeah. Right, they glorified it. Jake makes it cool.
Made it extreme.
Yeah, well, it tells you that he have taught the wicked. Get that real quick, Jeremiah 2. He has taught the wicked their ways. And Esau, he just. Oh, you was gonna say something? No, go ahead. Esau just sees what Jake does and he'll just flip it.
Yeah.
But that really goes because if you want to be a sodomite, who do you go to?
You go to Ed Buck's house.
Okay, you go to an Israelite's house, so-called really the black woman, really. So you go to Jake.
All right. Oh, you got Edomites that'll go down to Haiti, man.
Right.
And learn from the so-called black woman down there, Levite woman.
Yeah.
About how to be a witch, how to be a bruja. Yeah, with brujeria, that's just witchcraft. That's how you say it in Spanish. A bruja is a witch. Go ahead, brother.
They go to the source, man.
Go to the source. Gotta go to the plug.
This is Jake.
Got to.
Jeremiah 2:33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways?
Break it down, brother.
Yeah, go ahead, bring it out. Yeah, brother.
It's Jeremiah 2:33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked one thy ways?
Yeah, because we're supposed to be holy, right? We're supposed to be a royal seed. We're supposed to be a royal seed, but Jake has become degenerate. And look, even Jake in their degenerate state, look how much they have influenced the whole planet Earth. All right, from their culture, from music, from their food, all right, from the way, just the very, how these people dress, these women, how these women dress, how you see these other women dress, they dress like Israelite women.
Black women.
Okay, like black women.
Black people.
Yeah, exactly.
Mexican women.
So this whole earth is really, it has Jake culture, but it's a wicked culture.
Yeah, they got Native American jewelry on. They got big ass hoops.
Right, exactly.
The way the lipstick, yeah, the makeup and all that, man.
Curl their hair out.
The way they try to curl their hair, yeah. Everybody wants to be. Oh, well, look, it's being exposed. There's all types of blackface festivities everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Because just like them, just like them bushwhackers, man. Well, and let's say it like them niggas. They're like how them niggas do. Because they really want to be us, man.
They want to be us, yeah.
That's why they hate us. Niggas hate us because they ain't us, man. That's what it come down to. You really hate the men of the Lord because through the Spirit, the men of the Lord really set trends, man.
Yeah, trendsetters.
Yeah. A lot of stuff we say, and then it'll go in society. You be like, man, where did this come from?
We're actually from the foundation of the world, though.
There you go. That's it.
Well,
don't go too deep on it.
We'll stay at one level. So go ahead.
Yeah, the former of all things.
Former of all things, man. And Jacob is the rod of his inheritance.
That's right. And the world was made for whose sake?
The elect's sake. To say Israel, but then when you go to 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, it clarifies that it's really talking about the elect. You said what? We're about the destruction of you so-called white people, man.
Justice.
And the upliftment of the nation of Israel. And the upliftment of the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. Right. All you so-called white people are going into slavery for what you did to our people. Right.
Shock and awe campaign.
Anyways, go ahead, brother.
Shock and awe
so-called white
campaign.
people, you're through, man. Yeah, you know. You're through. You're out of there, man. Hey, man, death to America.
Yeah.
Right, go ahead, brother.
Proverbs 12 and 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor.
Now, who are the righteous, man? It's the Israelites. Because you so-called white people, like you say, oh, we're neighbors, right? We're all brothers.
Love thy neighbor as thyself.
Yeah. With a list.
Yeah,
Straight up homosexual,
all
man.
of them.
With a homosexual list. A Tracy list. Which the Lord gonna kill you, man. Go ahead, brother.
But the way of the wicked seduceth.
Now, who's the wicked, man? You so-called white people. We was reading it earlier in Malachi, the 1st chapter. And you see Jake gets seduced by it, man. Because of the opulence. Oh, give me Psalm 73. Hey, actually, get Sirach first. You still hold that? Yeah, bring that out of Sirach. 10, you know what I'm on.
It's, you know what it is.
Yeah, you know what it is.
You know what time it is.
You know, Jake don't know what time it is. Hey, yeah, you Jakes don't know what the hell's going on. You complaining about Travis Scott. He a sellout.
What did that nigga do today?
Yeah, this same dude worked in the mayor's office, man. He slapped on his ass by a so-called Jew. He called him a sellout. Bro, it's unbelievable, man. You Jakes are some of the biggest hypocrites, man. It's you and Esau. And you learned it from your damn mama. Oh. All right? Mama. All right, go ahead, bring that out, brother.
Truth. Sirach 10 and 2.
Oh, where's he at, man? Nah, you know, he that is glorified in poverty, how much more in riches?
Sirach, it's 30, verse 30.
Yeah, it's the 10th chapter, right?
Yeah,
it's 10 or 11.
No, it's 10.
It's 10.
It's 10 and 30.
Right here. And all you so-called white people, you going into slavery.
Right.
Get ready for the race wars, man. Go ahead, brother. They're going to have oldies in the background.
Yeah. Papa.
Big payback.
Yeah, the big payback. There you go, man. All the tribes love that old Judite music, man. All the tribes. Go ahead, brother.
Sirach 10 and 30. The poor man is honored for his skill.
The poor man is honored for his skill. That's why everybody loves basketball players, soccer players, black men. Well, you go to a Kings game, you go to a Warriors game. It's nothing but so-called white people in there. Yeah. So-called white people, so-called Indians, so-called Chinese. Man, jumping out the seats, man. Jake do a 360 dunk. Are he out? You They love it. They want to take pictures with him. You know, he the best guy ever, man. Oh, even us, man, when we go to our clients, man. Oh, man, this is great, man. Hey, man, you should get paid more. Oh, hey, come meet my neighbor. That happened this morning, man. Oh, you meet my neighbor. She's another customer. I got another customer for you.
Yeah.
We're honored for our skill level. The so-called white man, he ain't honored for no skill level.
Yeah, no one talks about the so-called white man's skill set.
Yeah, he's he has an advanced skill set.
What's his intangibles?
Yeah. He ain't got that.
No.
This is a so-called. Look at this guy, man. He's a loser. Straight up bum.
Sicko.
He actually looked like Beck too. Yeah, I got Beck.
Yeah, loser, baby.
Yeah, the so-called white man had a song like that. I'm a loser, so why don't you kill me?
That was a slap back in the day. And that's when Esau was really on his down low.
On the way out.
His grunge. On his grunge shit.
Yeah.
That's why back in the 90s, it felt like Esau was going down. No pictures, you weirdo. Bug out.
That's Rachel Maddow, man. That's Rachel Maddow, man. Let her do her newscasting thing, man. You know? Let her do her newscasting thing.
Yeah, but back in the 90s, there was a whole Edomite music genre of just
Being
wanting
depressed.
to kill yourself. Yeah.
I remember that. That was overnight too. I remember the white boys. They started. I had a so-called white friend, and it seemed like overnight he came. He had like the ripped jeans,
the flannel.
Yeah. I was like, damn, this nigga's a weirdo. I was like, what's wrong with this guy? Like overnight, man. Niggas emo. Nigga, we in second grade, man. Like, what you so stressed out about? Jake got fucking stray dogs, seeing fucking CPS in the house. I'm in class turning up, cracking jokes, man. Nigga, what you?
Yeah, you got
what you got your panties in a bunch over there?
You got your uncle or your cousin locked in the bathroom hitting a rock. Where'd he go, man?
Yeah, the cops trying to run up in the house.
Hell, man.
Yeah, it's pure hell. Hey, but you know what? You're not supposed to think about that. I was meditating on that earlier. Yeah, your daddy, the crackhead, your mom's a prostitute. Don't even think about that. Think about the kingdom, man. Yep. Don't think about that shit, man. Think about what's about to happen in America and the great things that's about to happen in your life, man.
That's right.
Hey, because we're about to win big time. It's the victory lap right here. You see? We're still running, and you still got to cross the finish line. But look, man, hey, this is the victory lap. Like my man Nipsey.
Yeah. It's that right-hand side energy, man.
That's right. It's overtaking the wicked energy. Go ahead, brother.
Sirach to the 30. The poor man is honored for his skill.
Oh, and people don't even know what skill means. Skill means power of discernment. Like they'll say he has a real high skill set, like a basketball player, because he can determine at what angle to lay up the ball. He can discern. Okay, if he comes to the top of the key. All right, I'm gonna pass, or I'm gonna have somebody come and set a pick for me. I'm gonna have the other dude roll. The dude can discern that. You see? That's why Esau ain't good at sports, man, because he a reprobate. Well, he thought the only thing he had was golf, because golf don't take a high skill level.
But then
Tiger came in.
Then you let Jake in.
But then Tiger came in and he raised the skill level. Yep. Then he went through hell. He was off for 10 years. He came back, he whooping everybody's ass again, man.
That's right.
Turn it up, hopping the white woman. Go ahead, brother.
Lots of white women.
Multitudes, man. Multitudes. That's why they hate him so much.
They were mad because he took one of the so-called baddest ones.
Oh, and he be on the green. Turn it up, man.
Yep.
They really hated that, man. Oh, he needs to have clap. Man, shut up, man. You just mad because you corny, you can't dance, you ain't got no emotion, man. You want us to be like, yo, stale ass. Go ahead. And nobody wants that no more, man. Now that's why the so-called white, you don't even say nothing like that no more. Because people love seeing Jake turn up, man.
That's why they brought back the touchdown celebrations.
Because people like seeing Jake turn up, man. That's the best thing. That's why you'll be. We've been out. We'll be smiling, and then we'll just turn, and somebody else is smiling. Jake got that infectious energy, man.
That's a sign of you're just a pure-blooded devil racist, man. You don't like seeing Jake celebrate a touchdown.
Yeah.
You're just a racist, man.
Yeah.
You don't like seeing a young black man do a little dance at the end of just victory. You're the damn devil, man.
Because his woman likes it though.
That's why.
And his kids.
His kids.
Yeah, they came there with the dude jerseys on, man.
Yeah. He had to pay.
Got the black man on the back, man.
They actually go home and do it over. They do they throw a ball and they do the play.
Yep.
Remember that we used to do the T.O.
Yeah.
T.O. We used to do the T.O.
Oh,
the
Monster.
the Moss, the Moss, the Rice, the Jordan. Oh,
Yeah.
the Dion. Oh, we used to do the high step.
He's doing the Brady. What's the Brady?
Oh no, what's the Brady?
What's the Brady? He ain't got nothing, man.
No sauce there.
Go ahead, brother. Or kissing his son in the mouth. That's the Brady.
Sheesh.
Go ahead, brother.
Sirach to the 30.
That's what Esau is known for
A lot
though.
of so-called white man.
But that's what Esau.
How are you fucking?
What are you talking
How are
about?
you fucking white supremacist?
That's what Esau's known for. He's known for perverse things.
Yep.
You know, kissing your kids in the mouth, being a pedophile, licking dog, putting peanut butter all over yourself.
Yeah. Let's get back to this scripture.
Like it.
Sirach to the 30.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you so-called white people do. But, we could be here for days just documenting that. Let's go back to some scriptures. I agree. Go ahead.
Rock, 30.
Save for the sit down.
Yeah.
The poor man is honored for his skill.
Yeah, and we just gave examples of how the poor man is honored for his skill. And the poor man will work on a skill level to get out of that poverty. And he not just doing it for himself, he's doing it for his mom, he's doing it for the homies. He's doing it for the hood, man.
Yep.
Then he moved back in the hood and he out on assignment, and niggas run up in his house, man. Like Chris Webber, he had to move out of Detroit, man. He had to move out because niggas was running in his house during the season.
Sean Taylor
Got smoked in his hood.
got smoked in his house.
Yep.
NFL, then you wonder why these NFL guys all got the big long guns on them.
Of course.
Because niggas is running in their house, man.
They're a target, man. They're a target. Go ahead, brother.
And the rich man is honored for his riches.
The rich man is honored for his riches. The only reason people respect the so-called white man is because he looks like he's rich. Even like this guy. Which he look like an Elamite. But he could be an Edomite anyways, right? Yeah. Because there's a lot of Edomites over there in the land of Elam. That dude Sam I used to train, he was on Bloomberg Through the Spirit. That guy was an Edomite, man. But he looked like a so-called But anyways, you'll see a so-called white man dressed like that, and you'll look at him with reverence. Because he looked like he had money. But really, you're supposed to see a so-called white man with a three-piece suit. You're supposed to look at him like how you look at Jake with a hoodie. A damn thug, man. Because that dude, what's he doing, man? He's ripping you off, he's taking money from you, he's killing you. You see?
Worse than a thug.
He worse than a thug. He viler than the earth. Yeah, that suitcase, man. You think he got Wall Street Journal? He got nothing but child porn in there, man. Go ahead, brother. It's true. It's true, man. Go ahead, brother.
And the rich man is honored for his riches.
Yeah, he's honored because he's rich, like Warren Buffett. What did Warren Buffett do? He's just a rich guy. Everybody's like, oh yeah, Warren Buffett. What is this guy's skill? What can he do? He just got money. That's all, because he ripped somebody off. Not somebody, he been ripping people off since he came on the earth, man. Go ahead, brother.
And really, he's just a laundromat for the so-called Jew, man.
Yep.
Right? They're just washing money through that guy, man. All the drug money, all the money that they're for the pedophile rings, they're washing it through that guy and his corporations, man.
He's a friend.
And none you so-called white people do is by the book, all right? Go ahead.
Yeah, you don't follow your own laws.
Yeah. Sicko.
You'll lock Jacob. You'll lock Jacob for doing the same thing. You're doing worse things. Go ahead, brother.
He that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches?
He that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches? We're honored and we're in poverty, man. People are like, oh man, you should be here, but we should be doing this and this. How much more when we obtain the kingdom? Go ahead.
He that is dishonorable in riches.
Oh man, the so-called white man, everybody's getting at his ass now. He's dishonorable in riches. Go ahead.
How much more in poverty?
Yeah, because you're honored because of your riches. That's the only thing that keeps people respecting you. So when your riches are gone, well, that's why you have a so-called white man, he's a multi-millionaire. He get brought up on charges. They got one instance, he took a pill to commit suicide.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, because he knew. His whole thing is what? Money.
He became a meme.
White man sees that his money is failing him. He loses. He's jumping out the window. He's jumping out the window with that one, man. Jumping out the window. He killing his kids. Yep. He killing everybody. Then he kill himself.
He doing the Chris Benoit.
Yeah. Some just coward stuff, man.
Yeah, just kill the whole family. I got something.
Okay, come on.
Psalm 7:11.
That's real dark energy, man. They got real dark energy. They do all types of wickedness, man. Mm-hmm. Probably witches. Yeah, so-called Jews. Go ahead, brother.
Psalm 7:11. The Most High judges the righteous.
Yeah, the Most High judges the righteous. That's why we go through what we go through. And guess what? We take it cheerfully. As it says in Surah, the second chapter. Oh, I tell you, I got pulled over last week. I got a ticket. 3 in the morning. It's something about that time frame, man. Damn. That 3:30. It's the same exact time. It's like the same exact time when I got hit.
God.
Yeah. And he pulled me over, and I think I was around the same area too. I had to get off. I ain't even trip, man.
The money energy over there.
Yeah, it is. It is. Well, that's where the old girl got smoked.
Yeah, see. Yeah.
Oh, Woodland?
Davis. Yeah.
Davis?
No, it was Davis. Yeah. You know. So I was like, all right, whatever. I was in good spirits. The dude, but the cop, he was so-called cool as he could be. You know, because Jake get pulled over at 3:30 in the morning. Well, like most of the time he getting his ass beat.
Right.
You know, then he going to jail, man.
Yep.
Hey, but you know, hey, it's all good. Whatever. It's all spiritual. Probably get thrown out because I had a string, man. I have all them tickets, and they all got thrown out, man.
The Most High judges the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day.
He's angry with the wicked every day, and you see why. Look what the wicked are doing.
Right.
They're talking about the so-called white man can repent. The so-called white man is cool doing what he's doing, man. He likes being a homosexual. He likes putting rat DNA in humans.
That's not on the agenda.
Yeah, he has no intention. He has no intention to turn from his wickedness, man. He's done nothing to prove that he wants to be saved, man. He good where he at, man. You're trying to force this guy to love you, man. He want to kill you, man. He can't do nothing else. Give me Jeremiah 13.
There's no way he can change his ways, you know. He's set to be like that.
He's set to be the devil.
If he turn not, he will wet his sword.
Oh, the sword, man. The sword of the Most High is these missiles that's coming to your ass. Intercontinental ballistic missiles. And sometimes I just put the missiles on, man. I always had a classical music on my laptop. You know, you put the missiles, put some destruction. Get you pumped up, man.
Put on the local news this past week.
Turned up.
Wild.
Turned up, bro.
Hit the thread.
You shouldn't be. Oh yeah, I'm waking up 4:45. Yeah, I said, y'all about should I get on the thread, man? It's lit. It's lit. Bro, Jay waking up on fire, man. You know, before you wake up, oh fuck, man. Shit, another day. Now you wake up, hey man, it's lit. Let's go.
Whoa.
Oh, damn, judgment. Oh yeah, like your top this morning, you sent it out. The Ishikarites got burnt up.
Yep.
They would stop, dropping, and rolling. Doing fire drills and shit.
They like birds.
His hair get on fire.
Screens in the background.
Judgment.
I was laughing.
Because you so-called Mexicans, you ain't right in the spirit, man. We always say that. We watch the documentary like, man, these Mexicans, they ain't right, man. They ain't right in the spirit.
No way.
They ain't right in the spirit, man. Now the Lord is judging me, man. Rightfully so.
They're just some niggas.
Bugged out. And that's how you know they're Israelites, because nobody does what you so-called Latin tribes do, man. It's a particular brand of wickedness.
And you do things that profit you not.
Yeah.
You know? Like the scriptures say. All right, that's what Israel does. You do things that just don't profit you, man.
Idols.
Wait, how many niggas you don't go tap motherfucking gasoline pipe and steal gas? That shit is volatile. Mexican to do that. Crazy ass shit.
Crazy.
Yeah, here it is. You could blow the whole block up.
They did.
And they did that.
Just to get some gas.
Yeah, just to cook some, just to warm up some tortillas, bro.
Yeah, and that's your so-called white people fault, man.
Just to warm up the tortillas.
That always goes back to you so-called white people. Artificial scarcity, like Brother Gab was going into last week. But go ahead, brother.
If you turn not, he will wet his sword. He hath bent his bow and made it ready.
Man, hey, the Lord is ready, man.
That's right.
And we ready. We ready. Ready, man. Go ahead, brother.
He hath also prepared for him the instruments of death.
Instruments of death, man. It's talking about these nuclear missiles. The weapons of his indignation. Go ahead.
He hath also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors.
Now, who's the persecutor of the whole earth, man? The so-called white man. So the arrows is coming for his ass. And what does it talk about? To slay the third part of men? The third part of men is talking about who? Esau. The damn devil.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and hath conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood.
That's the so-called white man. He conceives mischief. And he can't sleep unless he does some wickedness. Give me that Proverbs, the 4th chapter. Go ahead, brother.
Behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and hath conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood.
Falsehood, that's America. What does it say? Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. Who's the prey? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And the so-called white man is just waiting for you to come up to the border. So he can do what? So he can prey on you, man.
Yeah. Take your kids away.
Take your kids. Turn them, molest them. Give them back to now they bugged out. Now there's nothing you can do with them, man.
Just stay in Mexico.
And then what happened? Them the ones that grow up, they gang banging. They sicko sexual deviants. The so-called white man got to their ass, man. That's why a lot of our men and women are so messed up, man. Because the so-called white man got to their ass. All right, they went to some damn boarding school. They was in some type of camp. All right, the so-called white man freaked off with them, man. Or they went going to a school for 12, 14, 16 years. Their minds all messed up. To the point where they identify with this damn devil. And they can't come into this truth. It's too much, man. It's too much wickedness that they consume their ass.
Yeah, they can't turn back. They don't feel clean enough.
Exactly. There's a file. All right, go ahead, brother.
He made a pit and digged it.
Oh, beautiful. He made a pit and digged it. Go ahead.
He made a pit and digged it, and has fallen into the ditch which he made.
Hey, he that diggeth a ditch shall fall therein. Proverbs 26 chapter. And that's what's happening to the so-called white man right now. Go ahead, bring it out. Now, let me get it.
Proverbs 26 and 27.
Must be allowed.
Whoso diggeth the pit shall fall therein.
There you go. Just back up the precept. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein. That's what's happening to the so-called white man. That's why it's all oiled out right now. So where we part, we're gonna go back. We're gonna see nothing but leaned over so-called white people. One Jake, he turned up though. He turned up. And right before we get to the album, we're gonna see a gang of Zebulonites pitching rocks on the block, selling heroin.
Fentanyl.
They're selling fentanyl. Man, like this is Jake. Cause that video I made, the so-called white girl that died, he was like, man, she was over there in DC sucking the chocolate off brothers, man. You know what he said? About 11.5 for that dog food.
That shit had me
for that heroin, yeah, that shit had me dying, man. There's all types of Jakes on the comic board, man. There's gas and flaming you so-called white people, man.
And nobody felt bad for the guy.
Nobody feels bad,
Nobody
man.
felt bad for the guy. Everyone's like, that's what happens.
Yeah, even them soft Jakes was like, well, you know what? That's what they get. That's what they did, you know? Still, I wouldn't laugh at them, but that's judgment. Oh, you said, yeah, this one bugged out.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish this on anybody.
So-called black woman. She said, I'm not rejoicing over the righteous judgment of the Most High. She actually said that, righteous judgment. But she said you're not supposed to rejoice. Yeah, you said it, brother. You said it. I wasn't going to say that, but you said it, brother.
Yeah. You dumb bitch.
That's
how
true.
you're not going to... It's righteous judgment, but you ain't going to celebrate. What are you going to celebrate then?
It's a bug out.
Like the video we did, man. We were actually going to celebrate, man, all the righteousness. That's set up for us.
We're going to be turning up when you people's blood is being spilled in the streets.
Got to bring out precept. Yeah, basically, Esau's now becoming a gazing stock, you know? This is Nahum 3.
Start at the top and then jump to the point. Just reference it.
Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery.
It is all full of lies and robbery. That's America. America is nothing but treachery, lies, debauchery, lies and robbery. Because how did you so-called white people gain America? You stole it. And then you're such a devil. You say, well, you know what? We won it fair and square. What about all them treaties you broke, man? What about all those backhanded deals that you made?
False flag attacks.
False flag attacks. The only reason really you took down Gad is because of other Gadites and Judites, man. And treachery and lying. That's what you so-called white people do, man. It is all for the lies and robbery. Go ahead, brother.
The prey departeth not.
The prey departeth not. Who's the prey? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You're the ones getting pulled over, get shot, and it's getting live streamed, and the cops still get off, man. You see? Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I'm going to jump down.
Go ahead.
This is verse 5. Behold, I am against thee, said the Lord of hosts.
And you see that, man. That's why this place is deteriorating, because the Lord is against you. Look, you think the Lord is with this guy? Think that Jesus' peace going to save him? Lord ain't with you. Lord ain't with you. What's the Lord's name? You through. Go ahead, brother.
It says, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness.
Yeah, and that's what's happening. Hey, the nations are seeing the nakedness, the debauchery of you so-called white people, you Americans.
That's an example right there.
He through, man.
And the kingdoms thy shame.
Drink your Mickeys, man. Go ahead.
It says, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee.
Oh, look, abominable filth. You see? Look, there's nothing. You so-called white people are nothing but walking abominations. Yeah. All right, go ahead, brother.
And I will make thee vile.
Oh, make thee vile, man. And you're the scum. The scriptures in Ezekiel talk about the scum that is therein. You get that? Is Ezekiel 24th chapter, I believe it is?
Yeah,
24 and 8, somewhere around there. Go ahead, brother.
It says...
Yeah, this is vile. Oh, and what does it say in Job 30 chapter? They were viler than the earth. So you so-called white people, you going back to that vile, decrepit state. Go ahead, brother.
And I will set thee as a gazing stock.
Yeah, now everybody's looking at America like, man, this place is crazy, man. This place is crazy.
Not what they expected.
Not what they expect. Yeah, people come over here, especially San Francisco, they say, you know what, I'm never coming back. Oh, you know what they say about this place? It's worse than a third world country. Remember your boy, was it Phil Mateer?
Yeah,
Yeah, he always be doing those exposés, and you had them Europeans, they said, man, this is worse than a third world country.
Yep. Yeah, they don't see needles on the ground when they go to Nigeria.
Sicko.
When they go to Brazil. No pictures, you fucking cuck.
Yeah, sicko, man. Tell your daughter to get off the web, man.
Weirdo. Shit.
Yeah, that's a sicko, man. But anyways, keep going, brothers. There's some more than that?
No, that was it.
That was it? Yeah. That's what's happening. Everybody's looking at this place with amazement at how bugged out it is, how crazy it is. There you go. Bunch of weirdos out here, man. Come on, brother.
Chapter 2,
Yeah, let's get a few more precepts and then we'll probably wrap up.
Okay,
you know?
Fuck this.
Hey, because we just come out here because the Lord told us to come out. Right. Yeah. Hey, man, majority of you people, you just gonna die, man. Bottom damn line.
And you know what? Elf City, right?
Oh, man.
This is Elf City.
Elf City.
The elves know not to fuck with us, man.
Right.
The Spirit has it that the elves they stay away, man.
Yeah.
All right.
This place gonna get destroyed, man.
This place is done. There's an earthquake. Earthquake gonna fuck this place.
Well, earthquakes already hit, man. These are just little buildups, man. Little buildups to the big ones. You people are just set up to be destroyed, man. That's the only reason you people are on the earth, man.
Yes.
Only reason you people are on the earth is to be fuel to the fire, man. Matter of fact, give me that in Ezekiel 21. Go ahead, bring out the precept, bro.
This Habakkuk 2 and 16.
Start at 15.
This Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink.
And what's that drink, man? Let's talk about the fornication, the false doctrine, democracy, sodomy, transgenderism, man, futurism, transhumanism, all that BS, man, that you so-called white people promote in America and around the world. Oh, and you know what? They get welfare to promote it. They like to talk about, Jake on welfare. Nobody get more welfare than these corporations, corporate welfare. To do what? To promote their corporate agenda.
Subsidies.
Oh yeah, Amazon come to your city, Amazon's here. Nigga, you paying for it. You paying $300 million. They getting all types of tax breaks, man. And they multi-billionaires, man. But you can't give people SNAP benefits.
Well, the people at Amazon, they were just protesting for a higher wage, because they're pretty much, a lot of them are working homeless.
Yeah, but you know what? They gave it to them,
Right.
but then they cut the benefits.
Right.
That's how they pay for it. The white man's the devil, the so-called white man. He's the devil. He got all that money, man. You can't give him $2 more. Oh, you know what's so bad? They be getting monitored on their breaks. They be pissing in bottles, man. You catch a hell if you work at Amazon, man. Straight up. Go ahead, brother.
Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him and maketh him drunken.
Yeah, that maketh him drunken. Hey, because pertaining to Jeremiah, the 51st chapter, you made all the earth drunken. And Revelation, what was that, 14th chapter, 18th, 17th, 18th chapter? You force these nations to drink, to be Americanized. Californication. Right. You so-called white people, you promote Californication. You spread your wicked-ass energy around the world. And then wonder why you get smoked when you go to their country, man. Well, they want to rob you and kill you. Oh, the Chinese, they about to execute dude because the so-called white man was over there being a drug dealer.
Right.
Like he always is, man. Now you like to paint the picture of the drug dealers as some essay, as some Jake. Now you the real drug dealer. Go ahead, brother.
Also that thou mayest look on their nakedness.
Yeah, and then you look on their nakedness. Oh, look at them. Oh, they're drug dealers. They're doing it. You set up drug dealer. You taught them how to cook it, man. You taught them how to smuggle it in, and then you go accuse them. Oh, so-called white man. He's an accuser, man.
Yeah.
Was that when you look up Diablo? It's what? Accuser. Yeah, he'll set you up. Entrapment. That's what the so-called white man does. It's all about ensnaring and entrapping your ass.
Right. Laying snares.
Laying snares, man. But guess what? The Lord got the ultimate snare laid up for your ass. You ain't even know it. Right? It's Jeremiah.
Yeah.
That's a new one right there.
You got constantly bring that up.
Yeah.
Hey, but the same thing happened in Esau now. The Chinese pushing fentanyl on you.
Yeah.
Man. They sitting back looking at you. Look at these fucking Edomites, man.
Druggies.
You know, all through. You know, living in homeless encampments, overdosing.
And Jake, and Jake giving it to you, man. You getting it from Jake.
Yeah, Jake slanging that shit
If
to
it
you
ain't
Edomites,
Judah,
man.
if it ain't Judah giving it to you, it's Issachar, Zebulon.
The North got it on lock.
Yeah, they on that block, man. They be on the block heavy, man.
So I came up. It was two Edomites sitting there getting hooked up by Zebulon, man.
Hey, Zebulon out in the open with it, man. It's Sanctuary City, bro.
Sanctuary City. Yeah, they
Sanctuary City.
No papers. No
It's a libtards. It's a libtards thing.
Yeah, libtards.
Remember, libtards running this joint.
Well, Jake hustling right by the ATM now, man.
Oh
Yeah, they don't.
Hey, come back. I hook you up.
Hey, first and the
Clean your
15th.
bank account out.
Oh, first and the 15th, man. They out there 4 in the morning, 4:30. You know, they just waiting for that direct deposit to hit, man.
Well, this government shutdown gonna cut into their profits, man.
Oh yeah. So what they gonna do? They gonna have to kick that door down.
Oh, now the profits gonna stay there. You Edomites, they just gonna start busting people's cars, doing B&Es, being a typical Edomite.
Typical thug.
You know, robbing people, gunpoint, you know,
Killing cops.
Oh, like that one cop. Remember he had robbed some old man and then
robbed the old lady, and he robbed the bank.
Then he robbed the bank.
Salmon tail cop, I believe.
A lot of dirtbags over there.
A lot of dirtbags. Oh, that place went to hell. Soon as I left, man. When I caught it, remember?
Yeah.
I was like, man, as soon as I leave here, man, this place is gonna turn to shit, man. Seven Tails is a shithole now, man.
So is.
Shithole.
Go ahead, brother.
Thou art filled with shame for glory.
Thou art filled with shame for glory. That what you used to glory in, now it's a shameful thing. Go ahead.
Drink thou also.
Oh, drink thou also. Now you drink it. Hey, pretty much America got high off its own supply. You see? You took it in, man. That's why you vomited it up, like it said, like it would say, a drunken man staggered in his vomit. Isaiah the 19th chapter.
That's why they're $22 trillion in debt.
It's more than that, but that's just what they have on the books.
But even that, fuck.
Oh,
That's astronomical.
Oh, and Trump, he's supposed to be the businessman. He's supposed to get him out of the red. They done tacked on $2 trillion since he came into office.
The more than any other president
More than
ever.
any other president.
Bug out.
That's why you should have looked into his actual business practices, man. He's a bad businessman.
He defaulted on everybody.
Like twice.
Not more than that.
BK, man, he hit that chapter 11 button multiple times, man. All right, and when you do that, you don't pay nobody back, man. Whoa.
Well, what do we have? What do we have here? Choosy Susie. Whoa.
Yeah,
I know you're curious. We know you're curious.
Yeah,
we already
she's
know.
my
We already know
curious.
you're curious.
BBC curious.
She's try curious.
I know you want to. See? That was that so-called white woman plantation time. You wouldn't give her no play. All right, she'll have your daddy come and whip your ass, man. Fuck you then. Go ahead, brother. Finish it off.
Let thy voice can be uncovered.
Go ahead.
And the cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee.
And you drinking that cup. You drunk, man. You can't take it, man.
Staggering.
You staggering. It's too much. Oh, say you gotta drink the dregs too. The dregs, all the wicked on earth shall consume. Go ahead.
Esau.
Okay, look you through. You don't know what's going on, man.
Turkey right now.
You're on the upper doubter. They don't know where the hell we going, man. Go ahead.
Insomnia and
And
shit.
shameful spewing shall be on thy glory.
And shameful spewing shall be in thy glory. That's what you so-called white people are experiencing here in America. Shameful spewing on your glory. All right, brother, what you got?
Jeremiah 49:12.
Beautiful.
For thus saith the Lord,
Start at
behold.
10. Start at 7, matter of fact.
Jeremiah 49:7. Concerning Edom,
Here go Edom again, man. Oh, Edom's a trending topic, man. Trending topic. Go ahead, brother.
thus saith the Lord of hosts. Is wisdom no more in teeming?
Is wisdom no more in teeming? What happened? The so-called white man with his high IQ, what happened, man? Why can't you get creative? Oh, that's what your employers is telling you. Told it, oh, have a yard sale.
Yeah.
Sell your children's toys. Get creative. Told her to get creative. So where's the wisdom at, man? You're supposed to be the high IQ so-called white man. We're supposed to be the low IQ races, so-called blacks and indigenous people. But we making it work, man.
Why he can't find nothing to shake the fentanyl addiction, man?
Yeah.
He should be able to create something in his lab that'll be able to let you quit cold turkey, man.
Right. Go ahead, brother.
His counsel perished from the prudent.
Right, his counsel perished from the prudent. And because you go into all these, summits, all these meetings, but nothing gets resolved, man. Oh, like with China. Remember, they were like that tranny looking reporter. Like, wow, it looked like the trade talks were going good, and then this happened.
Oh yeah.
She was all bugged out. She didn't know what the hell happened. Go ahead, brother.
Is their wisdom vanished?
Is their wisdom vanished, Mr. High IQ so-called white man? Why can't you get out of debt, man? Why don't you think of something, man? Mr. Exalted Leader, so-called white man? Why don't you come up with a solution for America's problems, man? Damn devil, look at this damn devil, man.
We just blame it on Jake.
Yeah, blame it on Jake.
Now, this nigga through.
Look at him.
He looked like he lost his government job, man. He furloughed.
Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep.
And that's what Esau's trying to do. He's trying to flee, but there's nowhere to run, man. There ain't nowhere for you to run. You don't try to go into the bunker. Hey, look, he's such a day. He done destroyed Earth. Now he's trying to go. Now you're gonna try to go and bomb the moon and live there, or live on Mars. He's something else, man. Go ahead. Yeah, hey, Esau, a cold piece, man. Go ahead.
O inhabitants of Edom, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him.
And we see that, man. Esau in dire straits, man. There's a lot of calamities before the so-called white man. Go ahead.
The time that I will visit him.
The Lord is visiting your ass. That's what's happening. You trying to look. Oh, and then with the government thing, hey, both of them will work for the Coast Guard. One will work for the Coast Guard, be the Coast Guard. The other one has some other federal job. So he ain't got no income coming, man.
Yep. Oh, this one Edomite family, he had like 10 people in his family. They all government employees, man. Everybody laid off. You know, are they furloughed? Like, y'all still working. You working for free, man.
Well, that's worse.
Now you know how it feels to be a Jake.
Yep.
All right? You work for free. Then my nigga Trump, that nigga out of his mind, man. He's like, he told you niggas to adapt.
Yeah.
He said you gonna adapt to it. He said, yeah, you know, I had people that come with me, people that were on the border patrol. They said we don't care if we don't get paid, just get the wall built.
Yeah.
He said you Edomites out there, you with him not paying you, man. You cool with that? The president you voted for, the MAGA president, man. That's how we make America great again, by not paying you Edomites, man. Make you furlough workers.
Right. Yeah, now one dude, he was getting worked up. The CO, the fat guy, they had to put their head on him. They had to kind of like calm him down. The Vice video. Yeah, he was all worked up. Go ahead, brother. Yeah, they gonna ride, man.
They gonna rise up.
They gonna rise up. And look, man, they already at the wall. It ain't even been a month yet. And you thought he was gonna have a change of heart today with that speech. Everybody was on the edge.
Right, yeah. We're gonna open the government. He didn't say that, man.
He didn't say that.
He want his wall built.
Yeah. He ain't moving. I got a preset. The wall that he said Mexico was gonna build.
Yeah, he did say that.
That's the wild thing, though. That was his main. That was his main thing.
That's what he was campaigning on that, man.
That's what really got him in the office. That wall.
And Mexico's gonna pay. Yeah. Now where you at? I never said Mexico was gonna pay for it. Look. We have a trade deal. Right. We have a trade deal. They're gonna pay for it, and then we're gonna do good. We're getting a surplus. We're getting a surplus from Mexico. So they're not gonna pay for it directly, but they're gonna pay for it. Then the nigga just went on a tangent about stealing concrete, man. Yeah. He ain't even answer the bitch question.
The wall, yeah, God.
Try to finesse her. He's being the devil, man.
This is Jeremiah 22:13. Woe unto him that built up a house by unrighteousness.
That's the so-called white man. America was founded on unrighteousness, on witchcraft, slavery, genocide. Go ahead.
And his chambers by wrong.
And his changes by wrong. Go ahead.
That useth his neighbor's servants without wages.
Without wages. Slavery. And who did that befall? The people on this side, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Yep.
Okay, all in the Western Hemisphere. Western civilization was established on the blood of the Israelites. Go ahead.
And giving him not for his work.
Yeah, don't get paid, man. And now that's befalling you, pertaining to Deuteronomy the 30th chapter. And that's the scripture of the year right there, man. Yeah. Deuteronomy 30. That come out. And if you watch a video If you're watching videos, Deuteronomy the 30th chapter is going to come out that day. Every day, Deuteronomy the 30th chapter comes. Because that's what we see. Hey, because Lamentation, the 4th chapter for you everyday so-called white people, that prophecy was already fulfilled, man. Now you're in a time of just all-out judgment falling upon your ass, and rightfully so. Look at Esau, man. This is the youth. These are the upper leaders of America, right? They through, man. They through. They out of there, man. You so-called white people, you're going down, man.
That's right.
All right, man. You got anything else? Go ahead.
Jeremiah 49:9.
Right.
If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough.
Go ahead.
But I have made Esau bare.
Yeah, so the Lord ain't giving you nothing, man. He's completely exposing your ass. He ain't giving you no mercy. Well, that's why when you go into the Zondervan's Compact Bible Dictionary, it tell you what, Edom figures prominently in the scriptures as a scene of great future judgment. She is the only neighbor of the Israelites not promised any mercy from the Most High, man. That's what the scripture is talking about. He's making Esau bare, totally exposed, man. He's going to make this place totally desolate. Nothing's ever going to grow here in America once this place is destroyed by nuclear missiles. Go ahead, brother.
I have uncovered its secret places.
Yeah, Bohemian. Everybody know about Bohemian Grove, Bilderberg Group. It's all uncovered, man. It's all exposed. I remember that was a big thing when Alex Jones supposedly snuck in there. Right. But he was in there doing the same wickedness that they do, man.
Cremation of care.
Yeah, cremation of care. They had a little Jake kid. Yeah, praying to Molech. That was like some deep stuff back then. Now everybody know about that, man. Everybody know about the Illuminati. Or they make commercials mocking it, like the Taco Bell commercial.
Yeah. Comedians.
Yeah, all the comedians. Yeah, everybody know about it, man. Go ahead, brother.
And he shall not be able to hide himself.
The so-called white man can't hide himself. Black don't love himself, man. If Black loved himself, man, he'd give himself a shot, man, and try to be in his truth. But he scoffed, man.
Yeah, he scoffed.
Now, that's why the Lord got him in the position that he in, man.
Black
hey,
been
he said,
gone,
what?
man.
But I made, yeah, he's been gone for 8 years now. He said, but I have made Esau bare, man. Esau totally exposed. Totally. Look at him. That's the so-called white man.
That's an average Edomite too, man. Yeah, this ain't an anomaly. It's the average so-called white man right there, man.
Lean belly.
Yeah. You got all kind of parasites and shit, you know. He through, man.
He out of there.
Smoking cigarettes. He about to go home and drink a 6-pack of Budweiser, man.
Nah, brother. He can't afford that. He go drink Natty Light, man. Natty Ice.
Or the MD 2020. That old school Jake shit, man.
Go ahead, brother.
His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
Yeah, he's coming to naught, man. Well, there's all types of articles coming out about low so-called white people birth rates. Okay, they're not reproducing, and this is a worldwide phenomenon. That's why you so-called white people, you need immigration. You need it, man. You need us to maintain a society. Hey, because what's happening? Your men are turning into women, the women turn into the men, and then they getting married, man. And they so bugged out, then they want to go to a damn center and have some type of what do they call that? In vitro. You're a weirdo, man. You're a weirdo doing some shit like that. Go ahead, brother. Some weirdos too, man. Generation Zers, man. You can thank the so-called white man for that.
Leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive.
Go ahead.
And let thy widows trust in me.
Go ahead.
For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunk it.
Yeah, what you talking about who? Israelites. Because we were set up to do what? To rule. But because of transgression, we fell. That's the only reason why we're not ruling right now. Punishment. We're on timeout right now, so to speak. But now what's happening, we're getting let out that corner, man. And you know, hey, remember, you be grounded. And when you first, that first day, man, you turn it up, man.
You're doing the most.
Oh, you doing the most, man. You turn it up. That's how it's going to be. Hey, man, the kingdom is going to be like an Earth, Wind, and Fire video, man.
Yeah.
On steroids. We're going to be turning up, dancing. eating, kicking Esau in the ass. We're gonna make Esau dance for us. And if you don't do it right, we're gonna kick him in the face, man. Send his ass back into the field. I might have him sing one of them old Dixie songs, man. Sing one of them songs. Sing me one of them songs and eat them. You know? What'd you say? Move them niggas north? Might put them with a banjo. You know? Go ahead, brother.
And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Yeah, but you so-called white people, you think you're gonna get off the hook? We're the Most High's chosen people. He loves us. The ones who are honored because of our skill level, even in poverty. You see? How much more you, man? The Most High hates you. Forever, man. And you think you're gonna get off the hook? Go ahead, brother.
Thou shalt not go unpunished.
You're not gonna go unpunished, man. The Lord is gonna utterly destroy your ass, man. You got something? Come on.
Psalms 37 and 34.
I'm sorry, you gotta finish it. There's a little bit more. Just like it.
But thou shalt surely drink of.
And you see that, man. You so-called white people, you drinking a cup. You ain't even get to the dregs yet, man. You already stumbling and
He on his first sip.
Yeah, you just starting to sip. You're already losing it. Weak ass eat. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 37, verse 34. Wait on the Lord and keep his ways, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land.
Now, that's the time that we all we gotta do is wait on the Lord, do this work, endure afflictions. He gonna set us on high. We ain't gotta go and march and protest and all that. Get guns. We ain't gotta do that. All we gotta do is watch you so-called white people implode, man. Destroy yourself. Really? Because you're a reprobate. You don't have no wisdom. So you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it too long being a reprobate, man. Straight up. You can only go. Hey, the Lord will only have so much patience with you, and you see that, man. You see why it's just all-out judgment. And who's really getting hit this year? The so-called black woman, the so-called Hispanic woman, and the so-called white man. Those are the ones getting the heavy judgment. Because those are the ones who think nothing's gonna happen to them, whose pride is just so through the roof. Oh, they got this thing. 2019 is the year of woman. It's spiritual. It's spiritual. I see that a lot on social media. 2019 is the year of woman. But what do we say? 2019 is going to be a rough year of woman. Also, we also said it's going to be a year of woman. But judgment, though. You see? So it's all spiritual. It's balanced.
Spirit. Says, when the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it.
Oh, thou shalt see it. We're seeing it right now. We're seeing the wicked being cut off. Go ahead.
The black woman's getting cut off from her EBT.
Well, she's wicked.
Yeah.
All right. The so-called black woman wicked. Well, look. When have we seen the so-called black woman with the so-called black man today? How many times have you seen a so-called black woman with the so-called white man?
Every day.
All day long.
That's all I see. That's the serpent and Eve. Link it back up tough and out in the open. Because they always had their thing going, but now it's out in the open. See, that's all you'll see. So, and she looked happy too, man. She looked like a kid in a candy store, man. They doing all types of wickedness together. She teaches, huh?
It's a success for her.
That's a success. Yeah, she moved on up. Oh, but you know what? She ashamed because I was leaving my client earlier. I was on Post Street. He was a so-called black woman, a natural black woman, and I'm walking, and I see her. She crossing the street, and I see some Edomite. He's still like at the light, and so then I look back, and then they get across the street, and then they start walking like side by side. She was embarrassed because she knew she was being wicked. But don't worry, man. You natural sisters out there, you do you. Hey, what they say, you do you, boo. Let's see how the prophecy, man.
Natural sisters got lots of sugar daddies. They got all kinds of
man, they're doing the most.
Dudes, man.
They're doing the most. But you know what? That's coming to an end, man. Because hey, your boy, your sugar daddy, he got a government job.
Yeah.
He worked for the feds.
He worked for the feds,
He
man.
furloughed right now.
Furloughed. Oh man, that's a spirit. Actually, so-called, but you with everybody, man.
Oh, there you go, man.
Oh, I'm hitting it. Damn. Yeah, goddamn. All right, but go on. Let's go.
I have seen the wicked in great power,
Yep.
spreading himself like a green bay tree.
Yeah, everywhere being wicked. Go ahead.
Yet he passeth away, and lo, he was not.
He was not. Oh, there you go. He was not. He came to naught. And that's what's happening to America. America's coming to naught. Go ahead.
Yea, I saw him, but he could not be found.
Yeah, where is he? Oh, I tell you that in Job the 20th chapter. Go ahead.
It says, mark the perfect man and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace.
That's right, man. And that's talking about the men of the Lord. You got some more?
It said, but the transgressor shall be destroyed together. The end of the wicked shall be cut off.
That's right, man. The wicked are going to be cut off from the earth. Got some more?
But the salvation of the righteous is of the Lord. He is their strength in the time of trouble.
That's right, man. In the time of trouble, when the time of trouble is coming, Jacob's trouble is coming.
And the Lord shall help them and deliver them, and he shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him.
All right, because we trust in Yahweh Yahushua. We trust in the name, the power, and the majesty of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, you got some more? That's it. Precepts. All right, so we're going to wrap up. Prayer was edifying. All praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh.
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
All right, double honors to our apostles and elders. Wadiyah Ba'ashem Yahushai for bestowing the Holy Spirit upon us, giving us the spiritual energy to come out here and prophesy the downfall of America. And the upliftment of these people, man, starting with the elect. Shalom to the elect and death to America. All right, let's line up.